All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Super Turbo Top 24 here at Combo Breaker 2018. I am Renegade. We need to update the bottoms there. So I'm Renegade at Bourbon Planner on Twitter, and I'm joined by...
Not Alex 3.14, but well, we're getting there. Getting close.
We're getting, there we go.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm Team Chris, straight out of Miami. Happy to be here, top 24. Alongside you, having made the top 24.
Yeah, I managed to scrape together some wins and do all right. And
I was
did
two
not,
rounds away.
Yeah, I
from
did not.
making it, so.
I did not qualify last year, and I came back and put some more concentration on it, and probably got a little bit of a luckier draw, and here I am in loser side. I lost to Alex Valle. No shame in that.
But since this is the top 24, this is tiered a certain way that 3 people get out of each pool.
Yeah.
So you only have 8 people in winners.
Yes.
And then you have the rest of the way 16 in losers in the elimination bracket.
Yeah, so we're going to be... the amount of matches that we're going to be doing that's in the loser side that are elimination matches are pretty much 80% of what we're going to be seeing tonight. So everybody that wins in the winners bracket pretty much just goes to top 8. And then we have multiple rounds in the losers bracket. But what we're going to do is, before we get started here, we can go through a little bit of preview of the different matches that you can expect to see tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking over some killers.
We got some killers. We got some good names, a lot of legends, a lot of up-and-coming figures. You.
I wouldn't call myself either of those. I've been around a long time, and I've never been a legend. So, but thank you for the compliment.
But, history could always change at any moment. A lot of familiar faces here, and I'm going to, you ever hit the projected button on Smash GG?
Yes.
Just to see.
Don't trust that.
Yeah, never trust that. It just identifies to who the killers of each pool is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go with that tech at all. But we do have some famous names. We have Silent Scope, who's a killer. We have T.S. Sabin and Arturo Sanchez, old school legend. I mean, from even back in my high school days, the guy was on top.
Yes.
Cali Power, Alex Valle, who I had the pleasure of fighting with. You fought him too, did you?
I did. I did not do well.
Yeah, we sent us both to losers. And, always an honor to play against Mr. Street Fighter himself. I mean, he's definitely come a long way. El Trouble, a legendary name.
Yes. More of a newer player, probably came on after HDR. We have a new sort of generation of players, and he wasn't really playing a whole lot back in the day, as it were.
Right. Right.
But yeah, and
you mean the Dark Ages?
Yes, the
That's
Dark
what they
Ages.
call it. Yeah. When Third Strike was
the
the main
Grandpa
event.
era.
Yes.
So, and also one of the other winners matches we have is Immortal and Lord Jimmy Bones.
Yeah, I actually had some casuals with Lord Jimmy Bones. He really brings some great stuff.
Yeah.
And also, the winners of my block that I commented earlier was Bab Money.
Yeah.
Money's very strong. He looked very solid in the pool. And then also getting out was Jiggly Norris.
Yes.
Who looked great. Absolutely great coming down through. And then the losers bracket. I mean, this is where you're really going to see the drama and things going down. We have Killer Miller and Soup Base.
Yeah.
Which is that
Honda versus DJ.
We have Flash G against Timothy, and Timothy had a little help getting through. Timothy is a vendor here working at Arcade Paradise Shop. That's where you can buy that removable stick, that link.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But he's the one who you may have seen come out here with his four-legged friend on his lap.
Oh, yeah,
and
that was fun.
In the interest of excellence of journalism, I want to apologize. The dog was not a good boy. The dog is a girl. Ginger, as a matter of fact, is the name of the dog.
There
so
you
I
go.
know that earlier in the pool I was saying, who's a good boy and all that, helping him out. I mean, really staring down the opponent. I mean, you saw him exactly, just adding a little extra fur to Filipino man's newly minted 5 o'clock shadow.
Newly minted.
And you could definitely see that that dog assist really got into the head of Filipino man.
All right.
Yeah, we got also Tyrithi, Noun, very solid DJ player who's in my pool. Climax, great Balrog. I really like his patience. Golden Sen, legendary name, and Mega Man X. Love the gamer tag.
Yeah.
Right now,
we're doing a button check. So
yeah, we're doing a button check, and this looks like we're going to go start off with the winners bracket. I see
Silent Scope and money. So let's talk a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about character variety here. In the currently still in winners, we have 2 Claw players, 2 Dalsum players, 1 Fei Long, 1 Ryu player, and 1 Cammy player.
Good call.
And one boxer.
Yeah.
So pretty good character variety, nothing dominating, no more than 2. And in the losers, there's a lot more people still in losers. And
lots of claws and lots of paws.
Yeah. So boxers and Vegas. So and we will probably be using the names interchangeably. I will default to, I'll say Claw and Vega. So U.S. names, even though we probably are using a Japanese board. So I apologize for that. But here we go. We're going Silent Scope versus BAB Money. Money out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is my current hometown.
Nice.
Silent Scope all the way from California.
So you know that it's pronounced LaCroix, not LaCroix.
I mean, lacrosse. All right, here we go.
We're going straight at it.
So I don't necessarily know how this match goes other than that usually Cammy loses, but Silent Scope with a very strong round there.
He's definitely making it work.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to do a lot of shenanigans, a lot of throws, a lot of like weird stuff, and maybe even try some hooligans.
I'm in the mood for some hooligans.
Yeah.
That chicken wing motion, get involved.
All right, he's basically okay. We got the throw there.
Yeah, that's Money getting
Missed
on the board
reversal.
with 2 straight throws. Backing up a little bit. Trying to poke. Really liking Silent Scope's use of the buttons.
Mine's being really cautious here. Like Vega's pokes dominate Cammy at most ranges.
There was a hooligan. Well,
Yeah,
I think
just
good
kind of
block
did
by
it from
Money.
way downtown.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, knocks off the claw.
Yeah.
We got a German.
Get the throws there. So
First fight, Silent Scope.
Yeah.
These rounds go really quick, so that's why Street Fighter 2 always has to be 3 out of 5.
So you could tell Money was a little hesitant there. Probably very unfamiliar with the matchup. I mean, he's like, "What? Am I supposed to take Cammy seriously?" Yes, you are.
Yes.
So
Especially at this stage of the game.
all right, he's doing a little bit more aggressive now.
Yeah.
That's a free punish. Probably should have gone with the slide there.
Yeah, he's going through just staying safe with the low strong poke, using that at max extension. I think he might be able to unlock some anti-airs with the crouch fierce. He got a lot of mileage out of that in the earlier block. Going with the cross up straight to the throw.
Yeah, doing some just like old school like tick grabs, like jump short grab.
Yeah, I think that was about 5 or 6 grabs getting good damage. Oh, good stuff on the spin knuckle. That's
Yeah.
not as invincible as you think it is.
yeah.
Oh,
All right,
Crystal
here we go.
Flash, and we got some omelets.
Oh, he did not. He broke those eggs actually because he didn't finish that combo.
Reversal arrows for sure.
He's in control here. He's basically kind of figured out. He settled down a little bit. Realized that with Vega, you can never go wrong with. Oh no!
Yeah,
not
Silent
like this.
Scope just got
Not
underneath
like
the
this.
radar.
Oh,
Went
wow.
underneath the radar of that claw dive. That definitely shakes up the
So-
confidence of Vega
so-
when you can punish him jumping off.
So okay, what? WTF that sky high claw like that just he threw away the round.
Yeah, you could definitely see a shift in the confidence happening. And now he's going for the American Balrog.
Yeah, so he's going to
boxer.
boxer Cammy. He does again has an advantage here, but we'll see what Silent Scope can do.
Yeah,
Yes,
waking up with a
that's
throw.
how-
Hooligan throw. There's damage.
Yeah, that's how you do this. Is Cammy's hooligans are very effective against boxer because he's got to be charged down and gets him. So basically, like Silent Scope is just throwing him.
Yeah, absolutely flatten him with those German suplexes. Knocking him back. Short range spin knuckle. Trying to see what he can grab. Money's fishing with those low straights. Trying to see if he can find something else afterward. But
Yep.
we're not seeing
Punish.
many throws coming out. And just like that, I said it. He goes for the cross under, but he stays facing the other way
Yeah.
despite shaking that. That thing is.
That's ST for you.
Yeah.
He didn't basically turn around. That might be a character specific thing.
Certain moves like that, such as that low short or Chun-Li's close standing strong, often has a way to stay on that same side despite switching that side.
All right.
Match point for
there
Silent
we go.
Scope, and there's that hooligan throw, and he caught him in the air. So you got that extra twirl. You know, you got some points on there in the Olympics. Frankensteiner with the finish,
That's-
and Silent Scope just throws his way.
That's a quick 3-0. I'm pretty sure Money is not happy with himself, and I think he probably should have stuck with Claw, and there was just a lot of like character unfamiliarity there.
And like you said, Boxer just doesn't have great answers for the hooligan.
I mean, he does. You could do it. You just have to be a lot faster than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
You have to be, kind of hit, close the stand medium punch or just jabber out of the air. But there's not a whole lot of detriment. So if you're playing against a Claw player, Claw can basically charge down back and then charge back to straight back, and then he still has that access to Scarlet Terror. So when you do the hooligan on Claw, you could still do that.
Yeah,
the
you get
Scarlet
that
Terror,
juggle afterward.
and then you get the juggle afterwards, and then you could start the wall dive shenanigans. So that's a real big negative. When you're against Boxer, the worst is going to happen. He's going to do a headbutt, or he's going to drab you out of the air, or a
Do
strong.
you think you should have seen more of jab upper rather than dash upper rather than dash low?
that the matches were over so quick. I can't necessarily figure out, what he could have been doing. One of the things he should have been doing is just basically reversal throw. Boxer has a huge range advantage over Cammy as far as the throw goes. So he should have been doing that.
So this is the next match. I saw her Honda.
Yes.
I mean, her Honda was definitely putting in some work.
As Killer Miller out of California.
Yeah.
She qualified second place out of basically lost winter finals in the last pool here.
Did you see the hype with some of those matches?
Yeah, she lost to Lord Jimmy Bones in the Boxer Honda matchup, which, like every Boxer Honda matchup ever, is very, very slow affair.
She talks mad game too. Not gonna lie. I mean, it definitely saw a crowd building around, kept her composure, and she stares down her opponents in between those rounds. Looking to see more of those stares going on. Soup Base has his work cut out for him.
Yeah,
but loving that epic beard.
Yeah, and so Soup Base came out of one of the very early pools. He is a DJ player. DJ Honda is a really, really tough match for Honda because the max outs are real slow, they're real wide, they're tough to get around.
And then you introduce that jump bar, you got the sliding motion. So you've got he could play the charge game going one-on-one with the Honda, but at the exact same time, he could also add some mobility, add some mix-ups in there. And if he wants to zone out Honda at the same time.
Well, I mean, that's what he's going to be doing. He's not going to be trying to mix up Honda. He's not going to be trying to cross up Honda. He's not going to be doing anything. Well, all you're really going to be seeing DJ do is max outs and anti-airs.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the funny thing about DJ, right? Is that DJ is a very good character. Oh, is this a test? Yeah, this is a test.
This is a button shot going on.
DJ is a very good character. They always just say he's a crappy Guile with M. Bison's Touch of Death cross-up combo.
I can see that.
But the thing is all the matches that DJ wins, he plays like Guile. He plays like budget Guile. All the matches DJ loses, those are the ones that he needs to land the cross-up Touch of Death in order to win.
Right.
And this is not one of those matches against Honda.
Well, as you can see, he's working on his legs, getting it together.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes, what kind of pace will come about. I had the pleasure of playing Afro Legends DJ over at in the Red Bull tournament, the North America Finals. That was a fun matchup to play against.
All right.
We'll see where this goes.
So the goal for Killer Miller is to get the grabby into the slappy.
I feel you on that.
Yes. So with a little bit of sky-high butt action.
I'm liking the ground pound going after the max out.
Yep.
Slapping with the hands.
Grabby. No, don't even need a slappy there.
Yeah, he just sat on that.
Yeah, so that particular round, Soup Base didn't even really get a Fireball game going. Oh.
Yeah, Killer Miller absolutely lethal with that jump charge. Great safe jump with that jumping fierce. Oh, again, just stuffing out the jackknife. Got cross-ups. And he's just standing there stationary like, what? Come catch these hands. Come catch these hands.
So Killer Miller, she very, very dominant round there. Soup Base never really got far enough away in order to get his game going.
Yeah, not really sitting around holding back on the down charge, just absolutely going in. You going to respect these hands, or are you going to catch these hands?
Okay, she did the
another one.
Yeah. He doesn't have an answer. Soup Base does not have an answer for the butt flop. You got the grabby and the slappy.
That was a good jackknife there. Very good reversal timing as well on the short version. And we got juggles.
Okay, he gets it.
Oh, that up charge punch. The crowd is feeling it, tosses it.
That is the maximum upper. Gets all the hits, and then for the win.
Yeah, you could definitely say Soup Base is on the board, just throwing that bok choy into the ramen. You guys do that, Tech?
Yeah.
Make ramen taste amazing.
All right.
Good leap over the max out there. Killer Miller showing no problem at all getting through Soup Base's zoning. Mixed cross up, got the headbutt to escape it, and then the headbutt to finish it.
So we're going to 1-1. Here we go. All right. Soup Base really needs to get her out of doing
I really love the way, and also how the butt flop is threading the needle. It's not just going around the max out. I mean, it's going at the exact precision timing where she's able to reverse the offense.
All right. Okay, so this is what he needs to be doing. Like this far away, throwing the slashes.
Right, but he got a little errant there with those slides on that low forward, and just Killer Miller just had to wait, make Soup Base come to him, and just slurp it up.
All right.
2-0, Killer Miller looking decisively.
Yeah, she's looking really strong.
Yeah, and one more fight like that, and Soup-Ace trying to see what's left in the bowl.
All right. Get some slappies.
Yeah,
Okay,
chipping out.
finally he gets him out of the air there. Doesn't connect with the cross up. See, I don't know about the always going for the cross up opportunity there because
I like that jump back.
there we go.
Looks like Soup-Ace finding a new way. I love
Back
the
up.
autocorrect jackknife.
Back up. All right. He's getting it. This is how you win. Oh, that's not good. Some slappies.
Yeah, some slappies will chip it away,
Alright.
but he's able to whiff punish that, fishing
All
with
right.
that low forward.
So you notice, like when he got the jackknife, he didn't even bother for the setup anymore. So hopefully he sticks to that. No, that's okay. He managed to survive that one, but that was very dangerous.
That butt slap with the cross up. Puts
right.
herself back into the corner. It's
Grabby.
Ocho time.
Slappies.
Oh.
Dizzy. Dead.
Finishes off with the sweep. Another omelet for Killer Miller, and it is match point.
Yeah, it is match point for Killer Miller. She's looking great. Soup-Ace. Oh, gets the
That
combo.
cross up with the upcharge, but it drops.
Yeah.
I guess it was distancing specific.
So I just think that he needs to be lamer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. I mean, that jackknife was a little bit costly for him, but he's
about-
able to take control of this round and he
Does
gets
take
on
the
board.
game. Gets on the board. So let's see if he can continue that sort of momentum, being able to kind of lame it out a little bit.
Yeah, adding a little different spice to the jerk, so to speak. I'm a world warrior of cuisine.
All right.
Yeah, my sweep met your slide.
Okay, so that's good anti-air. Managed to get the jackknife. Goes.
Auto-correct.
See, you're too aggressive. That is just dumb.
Walking right into
That
it.
is, that is Honda. Why are you like jumping in on Honda? So done.
Yeah, that was just a setup done with surgical precision.
No, you can point to the one time where he went in for the cross-up combo, like screwed it up, and got Ochio'd for his troubles.
Yeah, but it's just, you could see that he's trying to keep Killer Miller out.
All right, that might have been an attempt. That's unsafe. He gets swept
she was
for
going
it.
for the chip out.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, anti-air with the headbutt and that's handshakes. What I was saying is that there's a thing about keeping your opponents out,
Yeah.
and then at the same time, like putting yourself in a situation where you have to open yourself up to give chase.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you give chase to Honda, you walk into those kind of situations, and it's just you're not reading her down charge or anything like that.
Yeah, we got. So one final thing. It's basically you need to play lame and you need to stick to that game plan. Anytime you are jumping in or trying to go for the cross up, yeah, you can get big damage sometimes, but you did not get big damage most of the time. And most of the time, he gave up screen positioning. He gave Honda an opportunity to get an Ochio, and really you just need to focus on fireballs, anti-airs, and hitting her out a butt slam.
But you could see the upcharge of Killer Miller completely shattering the confidence of Soup-Ace's max out.
Yeah.
Because she was completely reading on the rhythm of what Soup-Ace was going for with the max out. So he wasn't able to throw like a sequence of 2 or 3, changing up the speed, those kind of things.
Well, you have to establish the range. You got
Exactly.
You got to be at the right range to throw a max out. And if she does the butt flop, she's not gonna hit you. Or make it so that she doesn't know the timing, so she does the butt flop, and you can just anti-air with the jackknife. We saw that a couple of times. However, so Killer Miller goes on. Soup-Ace's DJ hits the links, which are very, very close. Actually, there's golf course right outside. So
and it's rather big too.
It's rather big, rather large. So we have an old school match with old school players. We have Arturo Sanchez
Some of us can remember this matchup happening like back in our middle school
versus Alex Cali Power Valle.
Classic Dawson versus Ryu.
I mean, we'll see if he should play Ryu, but he hates the matchup. And we'll see how it goes. Dalsum is Ryu's hardest counter.
Right.
Because basically Dalsum can maneuver around the fireballs as if they weren't there.
And you have Arturo's Dalsum, who's like the book of Dalsum. I mean, Arturo Sanchez with Dalsum is like ancient Hindu scriptures of how to use the character. Like,
he's always been very, very solid. Like he's never really been been like basically always a bridesmaid, never a bride kind of thing. Like he'll
Right.
be in the top 3, top 5, but not necessarily winning the entire tournament. But very competitive.
Yeah, very competitive. Always like, so to speak, a player who consistently gets out of pools in multiple games. I mean, once in a while gets a top 8 at a major, like in final round 2016, I recall, or 20,
Yeah.
may have been 2015 rather.
All right, got handshakes to start.
Because I know in Street Fighter 4 he's very solid with Rose as well. Going with Ryu, going with this matchup.
So Ryu versus Dalsum, the gray Dalsum. I like that color. Cali Power going with the hyper fighting Ryu. He seems
Love
to
this with the
love
white
that color.
headband.
Yeah.
Good Tatsu, max extension over that fireball. That is surgical.
That's one of the few. I mean, there's only a few fireballs that are low enough for Tatsu to go over. That's one of them. Ooh.
Oh, tried to neutral jump that, but he just caught a hot pot.
Yeah. Dalsum using that throw range. It's the longest throw range in the game. Of normal throws, by the way.
Yeah, good use of Dalsum's floaty jump arc back to like kind of, yeah, because jumping back on fireballs in Super Turbo is like more common than you think.
Yeah. All right. Using those long range normals. There's only 10 seconds left. What's he going to do? He's going to wait it out.
And Valle has great sense of spacing so that Sabin isn't getting much luck trying to low profile with that stand fierce to go through that fireball.
Yeah. So, I mean, Dalsum's got so many options to go around the fireballs. He can slide under them. He can punch under them. He can drill over them.
Or he could DP through them.
Yeah.
Well, in Valle's case, right?
Yeah. So, there we go. So, Sabin with the first round. I mean, I think the character matchup is very, very strong here. So we'll see how this goes. But Sabin is saying, "I got this. Like I am comfortable in this matchup, and you're gonna have to beat me."
Both
and
players
this character.
have, endless worlds, textbooks of confidence in both characters. Precision Air Tatsu escaping the super. Shenku to the face. Just like that disrespect.
So Valle is actually very, very good at pulling out the Shinku Hadouken out of nowhere. Also, you saw...
Right, he knows when it's going to hit meaty, and he knows when it's going to get the exact damage to do to get the job done.
Now, Valle is busting on the momentum of that.
I mean, you could see Valle could go and resort to like simpler tactics to get through some of Sabin's offense, but he goes through the fun stuff. I mean, he'll DP through the fireball, he'll Tatsu through it.
All right.
Patiently like, you are not going to flame me out, but there he goes, caught him on the jump back.
Sabin's crawling back in this now, is leading. He only needs one more clean hit. That's huge. You blocked the fireball. One more hit will do it, and he's so far out. Oh, no, it's not. Magic damage.
That fireball, that red fireball.
Yeah.
Slides it out. Sabin takes the first fight.
Sabin takes it. Not that I'm rooting for Sabin by saying yes, but I do, maybe I hold a bit of a grudge for Alex for beating me.
I like how you hold down the button to make Dalsum float a little faster up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
so.
I mean,
that kind of went how we imagine it to go. It's just really hard to establish an offensive game plan with Ryu when Dalsum has so many options.
Yeah, now he puts him in the corner, keeps him in the corner. Oh, I like that stand roundhouse.
Oh.
Not the easiest anti-air, but the sense of spacing with the light.
Yeah.
The light show you can catch in some limbs.
That's what you have to do. You have to take some risks and do some DPs and hope you can get some hay out of it.
I think he might have been looking for more of a combo there. May have missed, but that would have led to the Shinku Hadouken.
Ooh, blocks, baits out the Dragon Punch, but Alex with the round.
Yeah, that is tight work. It's definitely scary when Valle is in your face with those close fireballs.
Yep.
I mean, because it's the old school sense to use your fireballs as a really good poke.
All right.
And again, the reaction with that Tatsu, knowing exactly when the startup would become fireball invincible.
Yeah, Arturo tried to punish it with the stand roundhouse like he did earlier, but it was too late. Drills. Ooh, Alex pumped the super there, but didn't come out.
He's got a super. We're going to see it very soon.
Yeah, you see him jiggling up and down. Yeah, there's the super comes out.
Good escape with the dive kick. The exact dive kick to keep him out of trouble, but to keep him back in a neutral situation.
I think Arturo was buffering his super there to come out after the slide. Did not get it.
But that's a double half circle back.
Yeah, it's a tough super to get out on command all the time. All right.
You don't see that motion in Street Fighter games anymore, really. The double half circle back.
Yeah. And it's actually for some reason the strictness of the motion is there. So
I think he was reading that Saban was looking for a slide, able to use that light Shoryuken.
So, just basic light Shoryukens, like sort of cyclically, is something that Ryu has to do here.
Yeah, right now Saban's applying some really strong corner pressure, and in those instances, he's able to think ahead and anticipate what Valle is going to do after each of those Yoga things. Yoga Fire, rather.
All right.
Now we're going to bust up some crates on both sides.
Blows away the super. Gets punished.
Yeah, Saban takes back the life lead.
All right, Saban should have this. There we go, the stand forward anti-air. You got an anti-air for every situation as Dalsum.
Yeah, exactly. He set himself a Valle trap, and it just snapped on that spine right there.
Yeah, once you basically establish the fireball game as Dalsum, Ryu needs the super in order to make him stop. DP that Lin.
So both players aren't looking to see where the fireball lands, but they're looking to see how each other will react to it. Ooh, baby!
That happens.
It didn't fully connect because Sim was leaning forward on the hitbox.
Yeah,
with
so the collision boxes and hitboxes on that are a little bit further forward than the fireball. So if you're really, really deep, only a few will hit like that, and you can get punished for it.
Yeah, and that created a Magic Pixel situation. But fortunately for Alex, he's able to tie it up in one round apiece. Back and forth matchup here.
All right. So Alex is really trying to be like aggressive as possible. You see him, pump it up and down. He's definitely buffering in that super whenever, like a lot, to sort of throw it out as soon as Arturo commits to a fireball or something like that. But he's been able to block it because he was just spaced far enough. Get close down to the wire
here. And if
you
could understand how Dalsum is going to come at you rather than keep you away, and what ways he has to go and give chase, you could definitely stand your ground and do those, Ume Shoryu looking style reads, catching some of those limbs.
All right. So Alex going up 2-1 here. Let's see if Arturo can like close it in a little bit. Alex is getting stronger as the set is progressing.
Yeah, those red fireballs absolutely on point, catching those slides.
Well, another thing that he's been doing is he's been very, very successful in the psychic Shoryukens. He hasn't really missed that many. All right, there you go.
Yeah, but Saban's able to get his pokes in the conversation, but missing a jumping
Here
attack.
Comes Alex.
Makes you a sitting duck in the air.
Super.
You do not want to miss a jumping attack.
There we go.
And, oh, just like that.
Baited it. All right. Strong round from Arturo there. That'll get his confidence back. That is a missed Psychic Dragon Punch there. And once those start not going your way, it could get really hairy.
Right, and now Saban's in a position where Valle is trying to give chase. Oh, got that throw right through the crate. Detected, though.
Yep.
Caught the sweep, busting up that slide.
That's the thing. You can't even establish the Fireball Dragon Punch trap.
Yeah. But what I like about that was he found Valle has the exact distance that he could punish and still catch Dalsum on the recovery for the Yoga Fire. Oh,
Torchin,
the read,
2 more
and
hits.
He caught him again with the juggles.
All right, he's got the supers coming out. There you go. But that was the last gasp. Arturo's been really good at avoiding the supers. It's been very close match, and we're going to a game 5. The crowd is into it. I am into it. You at home should also be into it.
I'm super into this.
Yes.
We're going into the final fight in dramatic fashion in Guile stage. That's the way I like it.
Yep.
Busting up them crates.
So I'm guessing that Arturo's trying to mix up his poke timing a little bit, maybe to throw off the dragon punches, but Valle's not doing them this time. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Valle having a sizable life lead, but that's about to go away.
Baits out the dragon. Alex will always reversal. Oh, finally gets the fireball to connect, the super fireball. Alex will always reversal on his first opportunity. Oh, that's
straight
solid.
Jump into the DP, got the overhead.
The link.
Connects with.
Oh, wow. Dominating performance right there.
Closes it out on a perfect.
From Papa Valle.
And I mean, each one, it's like he knew exactly, like Saban was setting himself up, trying to find the next step once Valle tried to establish a counter, but Valle just got in his grill.
Yeah, it was just fairly aggressive there. Caught him with a couple of the tricks in the book. Basically, got the jump in into Shoryu, did the overhead into sweep. Just very, very good. So Anyway, so we have gone through a couple of matches, and I'm pretty sure that qualifies Valle into top 8. I think
I
it's
will
just
check the bracket
one match
just to make sure.
because there's 8 winners, and then in top 8 there will be 4 winners.
You, sir, are correct.
That is correct.
So Silent Scope and Cali Power advance to the top 8,
Yes, and I
where
think they
you
played.
will be with James Chen
Yes, I will be commentating with James Chen tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right. So
Oh, here we go with the pencil box hitbox.
and
Arcade Paradise's very own Timothy.
yeah.
And he's brought a surprise with him. Be aware. I see it. Don't
What?
see it yet on the player cam. There she is. The star of the show. It's Ginger.
Oh, Ginger.
Is there a way to back up the player cam a little bit so we
Nah,
can get a
I
little
don't-
more Ginger action, or we're good? That's all we can do?
I don't think this channel is rated for Ginger action.
We're not ready for Ginger?
No, we're not rated for it. That's a you have to sign a waiver for that.
Well, he should have known before we get into the top 24.
All right.
I mean, like I said, these are some shenanigans you'll see in like the first or second round of losers, but this guy actually qualified with it. His claw and paw is the truth, and we are already seeing some stars.
All right. So he's going off the wall. That's basically what Claw does. And Ryu has a tough time kind of handling with it. He has to commit to the Dragon Punch. His Dragon Punch doesn't go far.
Timothy is using some of his pokes, using assortment, reversal wall dive, liking what I'm seeing there.
Mhm.
And
All
as you
right.
can see, Ginger is just lamping.
Yeah,
Just in
she's-
complete chill mode.
She's chill.
I mean, you should
that-
see her when it gets into the final round and she's looking
That-
at the other person.
That
It's-
Claw is not chill. All right.
Okay,
Going off
goes
the
for
wall.
a double cross up off the wall, another one. Yep, just switching sides every single time. He's going to try to see if Flash G could kind of stuff him, use the DP, and then start using the fake wall dive. Or what I
Yeah.
call the paw dive. The upcharge punch.
Yes. All right. Comes in. I think that usually, depending on how he hits, is pretty punishable there. Takes game 1 pretty convincingly,
With
Timothy
that-
does.
Yeah, with that
Uh,
Scarlet Terror.
I don't know if we're going to see a possible character change out of Flash here. He goes to Ken.
Old Ken.
Yep.
Yeah,
so,
he's looking for double the DP range.
Yep. So going the DP travels very far off the screen. So if-
Almost like twice as
yeah.
much.
So
Like if
anytime,
you're looking at that meme with the guy with the tape measure. You know,
yeah. Anytime Claw goes off the wall, he can do Fierce Dragon, and it does. It's not huge damage, but it does knock him out. And you can already tell the tentativeness by Timothy here.
Yeah, Timothy's very well knowledgeable of Old Ken. I spoke to him outside. He does believe Old Ken is the best Shoto in the game.
Oh, no dragon there.
Not counting the banned Shoto.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I like the
Come down to
reversal
the
Prince of
wire.
Terror.
That's. Ooh.
Oh!
Wow. With the classic anti-air, the close fierce.
And that was a stand fierce, too.
Yeah.
That was like, I'm going to hit the button. I'm not mashing out trying to mess up the DP motion.
Yeah, he knew
which
what he
would
was
end
doing.
up with a crouching fierce.
All right. Going off the walls.
Timothy's pretty confident. He's looking to perhaps do some fake wall dives to kind of bait like that giant.
So this round is not necessarily going so much in Flash's favor. Timothy's mostly trying to stick to the ground game until he gets the knockdown or scouts up a fireball like that.
Oh, again.
Right.
But there we go. We got that good range.
Gets
Knock
in
it
the
off
corner.
the claw.
Ooh. Kind of bet a lot on that dragon there.
Yeah, and the pushback on that DP makes it
Oh.
absolutely safe to continue with that pressure.
He wanted him to do that jump, but he just not enough time to uppercut. Goes,
You think he's going to use the super? Get some rolling as soon as.
Ooh.
Oh, baby! Far standing fierce.
Yeah. So this is what you do when you're a player that says, look, I'm better than you. I play Shotos. You're playing Claw. I think you're whack. But
It's like that.
Yeah, it's like that. He picked Ken just so he could limit Timothy from doing these like neutral random wall dives. It's not the knockdown wall dives that was giving Flash trouble. It was the wall dives in neutral.
Right,
So
he had that
Ken
sequence
eliminates
of like
that.
4 continuous wall dives that went with the cross up, and that opens up other things like the fake wall dive and also the Azuna drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So this
Old
is just
Ken-
this is domination right now.
Yeah, and Old Ken's
Oh,
offense
he missed it.
is
That was
very
game.
safe. He continued going with it. Tatsu caught him on the way up.
Oh no!
Like in the air-to-air.
Gets the throw, and
see that
so
damage?
yeah, Old Ken. Well, Old Ken cannot soften throws. That's one of the drawbacks of selecting an old character. And that was a very big comeback from Timothy, all because Flash G could not get that anti-air when Timothy jumped. All right. Flash up in this round again. He is actually doing much, much better.
See, he's starting to fake. He's starting to fake some of those wall dives.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's trying to draw like an errant fierce DP.
Yeah. So that's why Ken is so good against Claw. Is Claw can't fake wall dives against Ken. So Ken from any place on the screen, fierce DP will hit Claw, no matter how far he's holding back.
Yeah,
so
but he's also anti-airing with a lot of the buttons. There, you just got to trade with the stand fierce, anti-airing sweep to win the last round and that one.
All right.
So he doesn't have to have much of a commitment toward a move that's unsafe and risky toward undoing the wall dive.
Gets a little bit too high there, just getting thrown. Not like this.
Yeah, that's that old school tactic. When you know that jump in's too high, you can take the hit and get the throw.
All right.
Trade works out in Timothy's favor, and he takes a 2-1 lead.
2-1 lead. So Flash has probably got to be really upset with himself because he gave that one away. And every one of those rounds, he went out to a big lead and was not able to seal the deal.
I like how he sticks to his guns, going with old Ken.
Yeah, this was good. I mean,
you got to eliminate the gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, he can't get thrown.
Yeah, and it looked like Timothy was trying to punish his fireball rhythm to catch him in a certain way. But Flash is just on point with that close standing fierce.
Yeah.
I mean, the timing for that to just be able to consistently do it against differently spaced neutral wall dives. Air to air to keep Flash in the corner.
So Timothy's actually adjusting a bit. We're using his Claw's different footsie normals. That stand forward is really, really good. Claw's jump is dominant, and that's the thing. He can react to your fireball jump and still hit you almost anywhere. So probably Flash should maybe lay off the fireballs.
Well, match point for Timmy.
Yep.
Sorry, Timothy.
And Ginger. All right, gets the throw. It does a lot of damage. Gets another one.
He's trying to shimmy in back and forth, make him really respect the throw. But put himself in a position where he can continue to get a low strong, because that's all he needs to advance through this round of losers.
Ooh, scouts
caught
it
him
out.
on the way up. Keeping him down on the come up. Crabs in a bucket style.
Ooh,
oh, baby.
The DP. I like it. The damage of that low strong was not enough, so Flash lives to see another day. All right.
Yeah, no answer to those light DPs. They are safe. Really safe in this game.
Yep. He needs to pepper him more light DPs.
Look at that fireball pressure.
You could say Flash. He's the killer of the universe.
What are we gonna see? You gonna see any adjustments on Timothy's side?
No.
He's looking to Ginger right now.
Yep.
He's looking to his little friend. What ideas does she have? What kind of texts?
All right.
Ginger's been relatively quiet in this match. I mean, she's been pretty noisy in the block I did yesterday. You know, staring down Filipino Man.
Oh, Flash is brimming with confidence, like really taking it to him.
Oh, it's a brand new game.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to go grab that claw?
All right. He gave up the fireball game, is more aggressive, peppering more jab dragons. The flow of the match is really changing.
I mean, he's throwing out those light DPs out of nowhere, but he's batting like 750 with those things.
That is the safest DP in the game. It's only -11, so you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, and the sweep is safe too. It's looking like birdies in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
The madness knocking off the claw. Oh, whiffs that low fierce.
So now the claw's off the screen, so he's just going to have to rely on the stand forward. With the dragon coming out?
It's a very good poke, very useful. It's quick enough to punish Ken's options.
Yeah, I think he's good here. And
he
abuses the lack of trip guard there. So as you know, when you jump in Super Turbo, you cannot block on landing. Now in later games, they give you the option that if you do not do a normal, you can block immediately when you're landing.
Right.
However, in Super Turbo, you do not have that option. So no matter what, you can be hit low immediately upon landing.
It looked absolutely decisive for Timothy at first. But then Flash made an adjustment to negate his gimmick. And then once he saw that, he saw the next level of the meta, where Timothy didn't have answers for old Ken's very own gimmicks.
Yeah, so, I mean, Look, Oken is definitely a very solid character. The only thing that I would say that is gimmicky about him is the double dragons, as you saw.
Right.
And he controls the neutral. He's very strong at like almost everything. His weaknesses are that he doesn't have that much BS.
But he got away with everything.
Got away with it. So
Got
we're
away
gonna
with everything.
we're moving along here. We have Mr. Igloo.
Mr.
versus
Igloo with that hair.
Oh, I'm really
I'm a fan of it.
excited about a Boxer Geef match.
As am I.
Yeah, this is a classic. This is a 5-5.
It's a slobber knocker.
So,
And we got some low dash straights. Oh, we got some headbutts. Okay,
Igloo
we're
is
gonna keep
being
it high low.
very aggressive here. Unfortunately, all of this stuff is unsafe because Armbird can easily just lariat it all, but he's not doing that.
Yeah, don't know what Armbird was looking for there.
Yeah.
He just gets a whole bunch of some Buffalo Wild Wings letting loose.
So Mr. Igloo is really going in there. He's not really adjusting his game plan for Geef. Okay, here we go.
There we go, SPD
Gets thrown,
City. That's the first
comes
one.
in.
Green gloves to come in, stay in that grill. A lot of dash low for Mr. Igloo.
Yeah, you want to space it right, but
you-
Geef can punish you, like hit you out of it with those jabs.
You want to keep the Geef grounded, but he's batting like 800 with that thing.
No.
Another sequence.
Oh,
the
man.
headbutts.
So it's just Mr. Igloo is giving him everything, and is playing this like standard boxer, like just like bark, 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 and just going in.
Yeah,
and
even-
Armbird's not taking advantage
Even
of.
in response to the spinning pile driver, you could still see no shakeup in his confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Igloo looks very strong. He'll just keep on dashing and dashing. And he's standing there waving some buttons, trying to see, come at me. Get
Yeah.
at me, Geef.
Yeah. Armbird needs to really. He needs to stop these the low rushes here.
Oh, Armbird was trying to go for an SPD. You can see him
Yeah.
wake up with that grab, but he instantly goes with
Yeah.
that uppercut, and we are seeing stars.
Yeah, this is rough.
I mean, just what that was looking like, it was amazing to see those kind of stars.
Yeah.
I mean, we possibly could see some Reapers and Angels soon.
Yeah. So,
Oh, with an SPD on Wake Up, that was a reversal.
all right. There's just so much more that you could do to stop this. All right,
I
finally
like
got the
that jump in
SPDs.
because, I mean, Igloo is spamming that thing.
Yeah.
Throwing a button out there to challenge the dash.
You can't.
And the anti-airing with the headbutt like it's Capcom versus SNK. Or Street Fighter 4.
I'm getting
Looked like a DP4.
a little upset here. Armbird, he just needs to be doing some
Tell
different
him why
stuff.
you're mad, son. Tell him why
I'm
you're
a
mad.
little bit mad. I mean, you need to basically toss in some lariats. You need to throw out some preventative pokes, something that's a little bit scarier than crouch jab.
Yeah,
that
he's just
stand
not
forward
getting
will be
distance.
good. Throwing out maybe some sweeps.
Yeah, but instead he's just going, catching those dash uppers.
Yeah.
Mr. Igloo's like, I got a horizontal anti-air. And there's
There
Lariat,
you
just
go.
like you wanted.
That
But
I've been wanting lariat from the beginning.
yeah, it seems that Armbird just is having trouble getting into the space.
No, just kick lariat, punch lariat, kick lariat, 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 lariat. And so the thing is when you lariat, you can still hit the low rush unless he spaces it right. And Mr. Igloo's not spacing it; he's just going ham.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Tick. Oh, gets the reversal.
Yeah, again, is able to headbutt through the SPD again. He's not going to neutral jump out of it. He's just going to hit him with an airborne reversal.
Well, you can't neutral jump out of it.
Yeah, this is the
This is
Armbird's
ST.
got to spread his wings, and he stays down,
All right.
stays caged. Mr. Igloo decisively advances to the next round.
That was a little rough.
That was rough, man. And and it's
Yeah.
a 5-5 matchup, exactly like you said. There were answers for everything that Igloo tried to throw out there.
So you have to put out some stuff to basically stop the rushes, and spin a lot, and he just didn't do that.
But when he was looking for those options, you could see that he was nowhere near within the space, so he was relying to catch the dash,
Yeah.
which gave Mr. Igloo like just another edge to say, do I want to get in the space or not get in the space?
Yep. So now we have Bacardi, and could be a setup up.
I like this guy. This guy's could be a setup.
Yeah.
Seabass, as it was written in the brackets.
CBS.
He knocked me out and prevented me from making top 24. You beat him though, right?
Yes.
Yes. So and you're up next against Friend.
Yes.
Right.
So I need to find maybe a little bit of relief, but I'll be up.
I'll double the puns if I got to do it solo. In your honor.
Thank you, thank you. So we'll see. Could be a setup. Can play a lot of different characters.
It looks like Seabass could be a setup. C-B-A-S.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him that.
Seabass, okay.
It looks like he's unfamiliar with the stick he's using because I saw that on the setups we were playing. It was kind of like an arcade setup that was connected to a super gun that had a CRT monitor.
Yes.
And he was playing with the buttons and stick that's stationary next to it, next to a USB port where everyone else would connect their stick to.
Okay. So could be a setup. Goes with Old Ken here. Bacardi goes with Boxer. This is a very classic matchup. Old Ken's got some juice in this matchup. I really like it. We'll see how Bacardi approaches the fight.
Yeah, I really like how Seabass plays the Shoto game the right way. Good use of the stand fierce.
Yep. So you basically want to, you just classically, zone him out, play some neutral. Ken's got good fireballs, good DP, and you just really limit the Boxer shenanigans.
And a whole lot of confidence. I mean, a whole lot of confidence. He came in his face with that DP on his wake up. Oh, good block, cross it under off of that headbutt flurry.
Yep. You always look for the cross up first, and then probably after that you look for same side.
I like how Bacardi did that jumping strong to get his hurt box over the fireball, but could be a setup just change his rhythm just a little bit.
Gets the grab.
Oh, try to TAP after that throw. That is deadly.
Gets the grab again.
That was a level 1 TAP, but if you see that, you mix it up and you'll see someone's constantly blocking you going underneath the cross under, and you hit him with a TAP 3, that is some nasty business.
Yeah. Like normally this is not necessarily a matchup you would want to use any amount of heavy taps, as you would like to call it.
Right. Heavy taps. I like that.
Heavy taps. All right.
DP's through the dash. The reaction.
No, not a reaction. I mean, he anticipated it. Like, Ken can do DPs at will in this fight.
Right.
Yeah, and he's going to dare you as the Boxer player to punish him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I got this DP. I'm going to do it. It's going to stop anything you hit.
But you got to love the confidence boost of being able to DP, a dash straight, a headbutt.
Yep.
I mean, that's some Tomo Ohida type stuff off that Game Pro video.
So Bacardi, like he did in pools, he runs to Vega. And let's see how this works out for him.
It's interesting how boxers and claws different. Like a boxer will alternate with claw and likewise. You'll see the two different.
Never.
Really, never?
No. I play boxer. I would never go to claw. Like boxer can win every fight.
But we were seeing it in this tournament, and I was seeing it in other rounds. Like for instance, money.
Yeah. Okay. Say what? You're going to run my match?
Oh, 2 hits of that Tatsu from Old Ken. That is mega damage. We are seeing some dizzies. Oh, he drops the link, but could be a setup is shaking his head. He's like, why did I drop that? Even though he goes up 2-0. His friends from NorCal is like, bro, you could have hit that.
All right.
But I was saying earlier in this tournament, you were seeing like some boxers switching to claw and claws switching to boxers.
Yeah,
I was seeing that in some of my blocks.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I mean, I guess this is me being a snob about it. It's like you're playing one of the best characters in the game. You shouldn't have to have a backup.
That is some good business from Bacardi. 2 headbutts through fireballs, double dipping into that damage.
I mean, he really got him over in the corner. Was really aggressive about it. And pushed him over. So
yeah, it came to play. It looks like he changed the colors of his gloves. Has a different personality.
Yeah.
Hey, color changes, man. They can affect the psychology of the match. Don't underestimate that.
Gets the throw there.
Oh, another one.
Dragon
through the dash. He faked the dash under, taking a step back with that little simmy.
Yeah, didn't really get too much out of it. There you go.
Trying to punish that sweep. Yeah. And Bacardi's
is real mad.
Slamming his stick.
Yeah.
The salt is showing, my friends.
I told you, Ken can just, he's like, I dare you to punish this.
Oh, 3 hits of the Tatsu. Surprised it's not a dizzy, though.
I dare you to punish it. Dragon.
Okay, switches sides, reverses the corner pressure. I like that tactic.
All right, double dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a setup. Knows he's got him on this.
Bacardi's trying to challenge after the block DP a few times. That's really it's been a lot of his undoing. He had to headbutt through that fireball.
All right, so I am going to excuse myself for a little bit. I need to play. I think I am.
I guess I'm going to hold it down on solo.
Or who's going?
I mean, next up on the bracket is you and Friend.
Yeah, but I mean, I see Jiggly Norris and El Trouble. Oh yeah, so I guess we're getting Jiggly Norris and El Trouble.
Yeah.
I will go when I am called.
Getting some chants coming out from the
Hold
crowd.
on 1 second. I mean, we have pause for a second. I will be right back.
Just so you guys know, my streaming colleague Renegade made the top 24. I'm not jealous. But it looks like he's, there you can see standing around, where's my opponent, where's my TO. I think we heard that his match will be played off stream. May or may not happen. In the meantime, El Trouble against Jiggly Norris. Jiggly Norris making it out of the E block using, don't know if it's Ryu. I think they're both checking their buttons here. Seeing if they could go about the motions. Oh, we are going into the test menu, folks. Okay, not making any adjustments here. Now, just so you guys know, the player camera is tilted in a certain way so that it appears that El Trouble's on the left and Jiggly Norris is on the right, but in the game, Jiggly Norris is actually player 1 and El Trouble is on the right. So if you're trying to sync the player reactions to the characters, it can be a bit tricky. Jiggly Norris really loved this Fei Long I was seeing, by the way. His chicken wings are on point. I mean, extra spicy with that secret sauce. And you're just seeing that there. He's just introducing to my little friend the first hit of the Rekka. But when he completes those things, it definitely tells me.
I think that looks like some garlic Parmesan chicken wing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Nice
see.
and meaty,
We'll see
you know?
about like this particular match. This match is really rough for Fei Long because, you know, unless he gets really in Dalzum's grill, it's just tough to establish. But
yeah, but this guy's been like chicken winging over projectiles like in his sleep.
yeah. So he just did the psychic DP there to try to catch a limb. Ooh,
and the juggle. El Trouble was able to get the last hit of that flame.
The blazing hot chicken wings.
Pan fried,
Yeah.
old school style.
All right.
Do you like them breaded or not?
I like boneless wings.
Boneless, wow.
Yeah, they're basically like nuggets.
Yeah, I would say that.
I don't know. I just hate getting my hands all messy and gross.
Nah, I'm a mid-joint kind of guy. I like when the meat's tender. I like messing with the bone. And it's just like El Trouble's looking, just getting those limbs out there, trying to work it out. Caught him with the poor spacing on that chicken wing, and he's just going to blow that grill up in the face and just burn that mess.
All right, so that was a pretty good performance right there.
Now, what do you think about the chicken wings, though, where it's like it's not cut from like drums and mid-joints and has like that end tail piece at the end? You know, they just have the whole piece and they fry it like it's chicken wing?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not the expert. I'm not. I'm sorry. I would be lying to you if I said I was a chicken wing expert.
El Trouble's using it, able to advance a bit, but Jiggly Norris is not giving up on those chicken wings.
Yeah. So, all right, does them a little bit slower.
Yeah, getting an extra some chip damage. Oh, I like that read, but El Trouble's able to recover.
All right, gets the back jab there. And here, see, I mean, that's basically just the thing about this match. It's like Dalzum can control all the ranges. So Fei's got to do something crazy. He's got to chicken wing in, or he's got to DP a limb, or whatever. Because other than that, he's got nothing. So
yeah, that low fierce is not really going to get much mileage in this matchup.
Yeah.
But El Trouble's got that insane fireball pressure. He takes a few steps back so that he's got to change his approach to the chicken wing.
Yep. All right, he went for the super, didn't get it.
Oh! DP in those limbs.
Okay. All right. So he almost choked that to high heaven.
Can I just point out the irony of the chickies coming out?
Yeah. All right. All right, so back in.
Liking the trades of the buttons.
Yep.
Good work by El Trouble.
Jiggly's in there. Oh, only does the two Rekkas. Comes in with the short chicken wing. That
really
low
risky
fierce
with
is
that whip.
really good. Hitbox. Oh, trades for the win, and Jiggly Norris is on the board.
Yes, he is.
So he's got to feel pretty good about that. Getting on the board, getting through the wall.
No, I like Jiggly Norris's style, playing it on the floor, cross-legged. I mean, I can't do that on my knees. I'm getting old. But I mean, what other famous, notable Japanese players that play that style?
A lot of them do because they just don't. They're not used to sitting in chairs. So I mean, not. In their everyday life, yes, but I'm just saying as far as playing.
Yeah, they're not used to playing in these kind of DX racer seats we're in.
Yeah.
Gotta love that lumbar support.
All right, so this is a pretty confident round from
El Trouble's been dictating the course of this match, and he knew that he was just going to keep that gas burner grilling, and able to get that chip damage. Yeah, El Trouble's been setting the course of this match. It's just Jiggly Norris has been able to get some huge payoffs for when he gets in. Just like that with that chicken wing. Getting that throw, crossing over.
All right. Gets punished after the second Rekka. Gets that DP, gets that allows him to get in, and he bet it all again.
Yeah, just by the edge of his heel. I mean, the spacing is so tight between both players.
All right, there you go. So, it pays that for the viewer to help that whenever there's a chicken wing or whenever there's a DP, that's a bet Jiggly's taking. And he's wagering the amount of damage that he gets from doing it a mistake in order to get in and finally get his stuff going. A lot of those are on successful bets there.
Yeah, because it relies on the opponent. It relies on El Trouble sticking a limb into the right place.
All right.
But El Trouble wants some cookies, man.
Yeah, gets the anti-air.
He wants to stick his hands in those jars. That's what Dhalsim does.
All right, here we go. He doesn't actually he wasn't able to cancel after that fierce there.
I'm digging the pressure though. Oh, through the fireball!
Yeah, that super is really good, really invincible.
Yeah, threaded the needle and pays off in a big way. That's the thing about Jiggly Norris. He takes a lot of risks, but he's getting huge, massive payoff for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and one nuggy.
Random damage for the win there.
Yeah, match point for El Trouble. He's nodding, looking confident.
Yeah.
I just have to get a little bit more reach. Oh, recovers quickly because of Dhalsim's floaty jump. He was able to get the DP on his recovery.
See, that's too obvious. Way far away like that. He's looking for you to chicken wing. He's in there.
Oh, got a pair of throws. Got the overhead and another one.
All right. So that's the kind of round you need to have in order to win this as Fei Long. You basically have to get in his face and never let go.
Yeah, control the movement for sure.
All right.
Oh, I like how he low profiled the chicken wing. El Trouble's coming up with some really interesting counters late in the match. Oh, and he got overboard Jiggly Norris.
And he tried to do the cute like cross under stuff with the forward.
But Sim found the other side.
All right. That's a funky in here. All right, that jab for the win.
And it goes out with a whimper.
Yeah.
An anti-air jabby.
Well, I mean, we'll see him again. He goes to the losers bracket. He hopefully will get a better matchup down there. Although it could not be. He's not really looking happy with himself. Drops the stick.
Yeah, he's going to be taking on, let's see, according to my research.
Yep.
Leisure of Sin. Right, he's going to be taking on the winner between Climax, Walmart, Golden Sen, and Mega Man X. So here we've got Lord Jimmy versus Immortal.
Yep.
And this will round out the winner's bracket.
Yep, this will be for winner's top 8.
So El Trouble advances to the top 8 alongside Valle, Cali Power, and Silent Scope.
Okay. So
I actually played both of these guys in casuals. Good stuff.
So this is a Boxer versus Claw matchup. It's a very technical matchup. Boxer has a lot of answers for a lot of Claw's BS, the off-the-wall shenanigans he can answer. He can rush him down. He's got good pokes that can sort of hang with it. He can actually stuff Vega's slide. And on the other hand, Vega has really good, sort of pokes and can play a ground game and can use the wall dive in order to sort of get out of jail.
Yes.
So if he's in the corner, he can sort of set it up so he bounces off and gets away. And we'll see how Brent decides to play this match. If he wants to play a hit and run style, or he wants to try to rush down Jimmy Bones' Boxer. Jimmy Bones made top 8 last year at Combo Breaker.
Yeah, also representing Canada alongside Chai Rithi.
Yep.
So
Immortal representing Indiana.
So the Great North is pretty well represented today.
Mm-hmm. Got some stick issues.
Button checks, folks.
Yep.
Hang tight.
So, yeah. So, when I was just talking about this particular match between Boxer and Claw, Boxer, some of the advantages that Boxer can push upon Claw is he's got higher throw range. So you want to see Boxer establish the point blank range, maybe do some jabs into the headbutt loops. Now, he has to be careful about the headbutt loops because Balrog can reversal throw, and it almost appears that certain characters in this game, after Balrog gets you in the headbutt loop and he's bashing your head in, and then you flip out and then you touch the ground, it seems that some characters can almost throw you before they land.
Yes.
It appears that they're floating down on the ground. They haven't quite landed, and they're like, "What? I got thrown?"
And it looks like the throw is an anti-air.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks so jank.
Yeah. So and so that means those characters you have to be very careful about doing Boxer cross under throw loops on. I would consider those characters to be Claw, Chun-Li, and Bison as a dictator. Those characters all seem to be able to throw Boxer if he's doing those loops very, very freely. Obviously, the command throw characters can do it too. So we'll see how this goes. I'm very excited about it. Immortal did not get qualify for top 8 last year. Was very disappointed with his performance. Took a loss in pools. So he's seeing how he's going.
I think we're ready to roll with it.
All right, Jimmy Bones with the green gloves. It's a good color. It's a good color. All right, so
I like how it matches the atmosphere here.
Yep.
Here in the Russian plant, like you said, just go straight into it with those headbutt loops. Wasn't able to get much out of it, and Mortal was able to mash his way on out.
Tries to go for the juggle, misses.
Good punish on the block to headbutt.
Yep. Throws are usually pretty good to punish those. So every time he goes off the wall, the Boxer can headbutt in order to sort of get away. But if you don't do the right headbutt, like he didn't do, he did the jab headbutt there, you don't travel far enough, and the Claw player can punish you.
Right. I like how he's able to chase the ascent toward the wall with the dash upper. But then he's just going with 3 straight dash lows and a low short.
Yeah, he's got to watch his toes here. This is a pretty fast-moving game here.
Yeah, that Rog is cornered.
So Immortal's playing that pretty hoppy. Like he was jumping around a lot. He's probably trying to do more of a hit and run style, as I was talking about.
Right.
And he needs to kind of like focus on the ground. He's got some crowd coaches that say stay on the ground, and
he's
now
still jumping.
No, I'm saying he wasn't there. He's staying on the ground. He's doing more ground-based stuff.
Yeah, the Immortal is countering with some rolling crystal flashes. Has some throws of his own.
All right, there we go.
Double dipping.
Just does the jump back and low strong. That's good. Yeah, that's all you need to do. He's got it. What are you gonna do?
Good punish on the headbutts.
Yep.
Good work.
So the shouting voice in the crowd told Immortal to calm down, stop jumping, and he did. Oh, they jumped there. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, see, that's another dash upper on the way up.
Yeah, it's an autocorrect. All you have to do is when he crosses you, is you hit short, and basically it interprets that as going back to forward.
Right. Headbutting away to escape that.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's really great. You can sort of manipulate the screen position by Vega.
Yeah.
Oh, manages to block it and snipes him. He's like, no, you're not going to get another one. So that's pretty good.
Soviet Russia wall climb you.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that made sense. I mean, I know it's not supposed to make sense, but within the rules of the joke construction, I'm not sure if that made sense.
Oh, I like that. Right. The whip punish with that headbutt. Solid read.
Get the flip kicks.
Yeah, he got 2 low forwards to put himself in a good position here.
All right. That's good. Is he going to chips for the win? I think he got just a tad too aggressive there because he had it. He had the life lead. Didn't need to jump in. He did. He got grabbed.
Lord Jimmy is in control, keeping the claw on the ground. And he's switching to Chun.
Yep.
Well, what do you think about this adjustment?
It's dirty.
Crowd not liking it.
Some of the crowd likes it, but Brent is known to do this. He's done this to me. I have been able to beat his claw, and then he switches to Chun and has actually better luck.
Yeah, because that low forward is like a 5-frame startup, and it's just a nightmare. And then he can build some meter quickly by whipping those legs, and now he's got a stored super in tow.
Yep, he didn't bust it out there. There it is.
Yep, good chip damage established. It's a very solid life lead, and with the fireball pressure, he's able to double dip and get another one going.
Yeah, all you have to do is play this lane. Fireballs, low forwards, and lightning legs when they get close.
It definitely changes the meta when a character could use their super or like their most powerful move twice in a match and chip it out.
Yep.
Immortal gets his first round.
Yeah, I mean, the switch up has seemed to be working in his favor a
like
little
you
bit.
may see Aaron supers come out like early, but it's really so the fact that they could use them.
Doesn't get the reversal throw there. You're saying?
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, so you'll see those Aaron supers come out early, but it's really for the purpose of establishing it so they can use it again. Like, very similar to what Luffy would do with Ultra 2 in Street Fighter 4 with Rose. Oh, headbutt right through. He did not want to. The reason for that is he did not want to deal with the medium punch, standing medium punch, medium throw shenanigans.
All right. Gets him. So now Jimmy Bones is on set point.
Yeah, he's back in the business. All he has to do is just take this one. So he just has to get through some of those low forwards, some of that fireball pressure, some of those stored supers.
Yep. The classic Chun anti-air low roundhouse there. He's going for the net breaker shenanigans when Jimmy Bones is not necessarily in the position to be crossed up or anything. So that's not good.
Stays on the same side. That was really looking dangerous. It was about to land that throw.
Next hit. Gets him. Oh, hits the wrong button. But he blows his super. That's probably his best card.
Oh, there we go.
No.
But there's a shenanigans.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he was able to catch the reversal timing.
I don't know where that came out because he got the stand short came out and Jimmy was in the air, and then all of a sudden after that the up kicks came out.
You know, up kicks came out. Sometimes up kicks just happen and just show up and do a thing.
I mean, you saw the stand short come out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just those specific magic frames, those magic pixels, where the up kicks looks like an absolute, like a DP.
Yeah, I mean, the up kicks actually are pretty solid as far as a anti-air goes, but they can be suspect and abused by certain moves. All right, so he's just doing the cross-ups.
Switching sides again, trying to get a gut punch to establish that tick throw. I like how the neck breaker was very deep.
Yeah. So that was a very quick and dominant performance there by Jimmy Bones.
Yeah,
he's saying
right back in the conversation.
I'm not going to let you back into this fight. The jump short there.
Maybe, just like that, Immortal is back on the ropes. Headbutts through that.
Yeah, that's very, very range specific is when headbutt can go through there. Doesn't soften the throw, does full damage.
Yeah, it looks like Immortal's fishing for to get like a pair of low forwards and then establish some movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
That chip damage didn't do much.
Jimmy Bones moves on, and I will join you in a little bit. You will see me on the stage.
Yeah, as you can see, Jimmy Bones just popping off back at the crowd saying, "Don't chun me back." Definitely knew how to adjust to that counter pick. And Immortal moves over to the loser's bracket, where Jimmy Bones will round out the winner's side of the top 8, which is Silent Scope, Cali Power, El Trouble, and Lord Jimmy Bones, which we just saw. Coming up next is the man you just saw on commentary, Renegade, making it into the top 24. He will go against Friend, a fellow Hitbox player. We actually saw quite a few Hitboxes come down in this tournament, as you saw earlier with Timmy and Ginger coming out with that homemade Hitbox. This guy's got like a newer updated model, rocking like those Sanwa 20 millimeters. Oh, what's up? I am joined here by El Trouble. Silent Scope, I'm sorry. My bad, my glasses are all fogged up, man. Silent Scope, what's good, man?
It's doing good. Just hopping in to commentate Renegade's match.
I appreciate it as Renegade makes his political statement, s'mores, not wars, pointing at his shirt. I agree with that sentiment.
Oh, are we going to see the exact same match as before? Oh, we are.
We are. Claw versus Boxer. Will this end up with a Chun-Li counter pick?
That would be amazing if it did. Ooh, starting off with tap again.
Yeah, love taps, man. Or what he calls heavy tap. We saw 3 taps.
Going off the wall. Nice headbutt.
Oh, that was a fakie with the wall dive, getting him to faint.
Oh, no punish on that headbutt.
What will
It's
he
really
do?
hard to punish. Yeah, I couldn't do much about that. He was going to chip out either way.
Yeah, he had nothing to lose going tap after that headbutt.
Yep.
After that headbutt throw, rather.
Oh,
Oh,
straight
instant recovery from the whiff dash upper.
in. Fake cross under. Wow, that whiffed again. It's the second time we've seen that happen.
Yeah, a little late what Renegade was looking for, but those headbutts are coming through.
Going for taps consistently.
Well,
Very
it's built some
interesting.
good meter.
Oh, nice counter throw. Walk under. Oh, fake,
Yeah,
but
the
can't get
shimmy.
counter throw back. Oh, punish. Yeah, I think he went for throw and just hit him. Hit him in
I
the
like how
back.
Friend just like walked back along the Buffalo Exchange, just taking a few steps back, stalking him with the claw. That looked a little bit of like some horror movie type stuff, like Vega coming after Chun-Li in the shower in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, low fear sets the tone.
Oh, nice walk and throw.
Yeah, a lot of stand fierce, a lot of stand strong.
Oh, good throw. Oh, he could actually flip kick through that at that range. So that second
but
hit.
he goes there, but no juggle. Drops that, not able to establish the down
One.
charge. And again, that could have given him the round.
I'm
That
not
could have
sure-
given him the round, Scope.
It could have, but I'm not sure that it's hard. Sometimes it's harder to get on certain characters, so it
Right,
might have
that's
not have
true
worked
as well.
on Boxer.
That is true, that is true. It's just, I get hit with that anti-air like a ton, and I'm like expecting that juggle to happen.
Yeah. But Friend going up one. Oh, he tried
he
too
caught
far
him.
away.
Mizuna off the headbutt, goes with the cross up.
Nice reversal. Oh, gets reversal back. Headbutt again. Going for safe jump.
Yeah, looks like Renegade's got a new friend with that anti-air move.
Headbutt out. Very nice.
Yeah, and it looked like Fred wasn't really going for anything with that wall dive anyway
No.
to establish the position, beat something out. Okay, goes straight with the
Oh.
cross under. Low short, gets another one, tries to match his way to
fake.
victory, and yeah. What did now that puts Renegade goes up around.
Yes.
Again, feigning with that wall dive, trying to see what he can get Renegade to commit to. It looks like Renegade's just going to answer back with that headbutt every single time.
Now, if Friend can actually space that wall dive and actually punish the headbutts, but it's a lot harder to do. Oh, missed
he
the
did
throwing,
just
still got
there.
it. Oh, gets reversal thrown. Oh no! Oh, just gets hit by Rush.
Yeah, that's something Renegade was saying earlier, how
Oh!
after Balrog's throw.
Oh no, he crouched
Oh!
underneath! Renegade stealing that one.
I think what Friend was trying to do there was he was trying to use that up punch, that wall dive straight across horizontal, because Renegade was responding with the headbutt or a jump back. So
Well, he
when
was trying to chip. He had no life left. That would have chipped out.
Yes, you are correct. Too.
Nice punish on the headbutt.
But it's like what
Pro-
Renegade was saying, that you're able to reversal throw against Balrog when he does that cross under, and you're able to throw him like just before Balrog is able to get back on the ground. But Renegade just sticking to his guns with the same option after that throw.
Yeah, because reversal throw is actually a one-frame timing, so you have to throw the frame you recover.
And
Yeah,
despite
that-
having the hitbox, not enough mashing from Friend. So that gives Renegade just enough to keep on damaging.
Just one. Yeah, that'll do. Friend would have had to have either done the flip evade with either 3 kick or 3 punches to get out of that.
Right.
Because the headbutt would have beaten flip kick. And we're gonna. Oh no, we were thinking about it. We were gonna see a Chun. We were gonna see Chun.
Yeah, he was going back and forth. Seems like
Maybe
highlighting
just
Peter
to clear
for
his
the-
head, probably. Aye. Oh
low
yes, the
dash.
gimmick. Okay, just going for mistiming that though.
oh, max extension with the tap.
Oh, I like it.
correct.
Nice slide. Oh,
Yeah, good wall jump. Now this time he's going in. He's not feigning.
oh, he mistimed it though. He's going for it. There it is. And he did not get reversal headbutt to get out of that.
So against that Scarlet Terror, that anti-air, so you're saying that it doesn't juggle Balrog like at all?
I'm not sure actually. So it's really hard to juggle on certain characters.
Right.
At certain ranges, so I understand why he's not going for it. I think maybe he tried it once and it didn't plan out, so he's just not going for it, which is
True.
fine. He's using it just to get the knockdown and get wall dive pressure. Ooh, nice headbutt
Oh, I
through.
like that headbutt because he was reading him, trying to answer through with those
he's not
taps.
dead yet. Punish!
Hey, not
headbutt.
enough.
Yeah, nothing to do about that.
But he's able to get some chips and salsa there, get himself on the board, and set it up for match point. Okay, he's whiff
he's trying
punishing
to
some of those errant sweeps and some of those low foot strongs.
And again, he keeps getting hit by that.
Yeah, I love the headbutt to the face disrespect. And Balrog is such a low jump on him, too. That just makes him so scary, especially if he does that after like a dash straight.
Oh, he pressed a button and he's dead.
Wow.
Renegade taking that 3-1. Very nice.
That's some psychic gloves right there.
Yeah, well, he reacted to the headbutt, but he still had charge from the up back motion, so he just did forward back forward and got him pressing a button.
Yeah, once you see once you know what a character's go-to reaction is from there, you're able to just add another page to your meta and react accordingly. Now it looks like this one is going to be
Noun versus Chai Rithi, Noun also known as FUD from Texas, and Chai Rithi from Canada.
Really liking his DJ.
Yes, his DJ is very strong. He also has a Dalsum, but I'm not sure he'll do that against Chai Rithi's Chun-Li. He'll probably stick with the DJ. But it's still both in Chun-Li's favor, but it's I think it's better matchup for DJ than Dalsum for Chun-Li. So
I can see that. I like how Noun plays with the chair in front.
well, he's a real old school player.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's used to playing on solid arcade cabinets and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, we're seeing all the stuff.
Yeah.
We saw yesterday. I saw someone try to connect the DualShock to the Super Gun. But earlier we saw Jiggly Norris playing with the stick on the floor.
Yeah, either they play on the floor or on the chair. And thank you guys for having me real quick. I'm going to give it back to Renegade.
Yeah, best of luck in the winner's bracket.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. On the same channel.
Yep. Congrats
Later, guys.
on making the top 8, man. Good stuff. Take care. And we are back with Renegade.
All right, apologize for any scrubbiness that you just witnessed.
Nah, you got away with all those taps, all those headbutts. You got the job done, man.
Yeah. Well, see, I this particular weekend I've been using a lot of taps.
And if he's not going to respond to that cross under low short throw,
Yeah,
just keep it up.
that's pretty much where you want to get it. So now coming out strong.
Yeah, put himself on the board with some perfect. It's like he had that oxtail in the oven, perfectly spiced, all that ready.
Yeah.
And there's a max out. Good jump on the throw.
Yeah.
Chai Rithi trying to establish his offense. Using those double low forwards into that throw. So now he's going to walk up in your face, do some stand short, some stand strongs. Good throw, but Chai Rithi takes his way out.
Oh, so here we go. So like, this is a 180 as far as the previous round.
Yep, neutral jump forward.
No, that was short.
That
You
was
could
short?
tell.
Okay.
You could tell by the sound. It's like. Psh.
Yeah. It's just it looks very similar, like the animation. I know that the roundhouse one is like a flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And the thing is Chun-Li's neutral jump kicks, they hit on the way up.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it such a problematic anti-air. I mean, air-to-air, rather.
All right. So this one's about even going into round 3. He's going to take this first game.
Yeah, Chai Rithi able to establish himself right back on the board, uses that block super. Ooh. Got safely baited out the jackknife on the wrong side, and he steals this one.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the worst possible thing. You come out strong, you get a perfect round 1, and then you drop the next 2. And you know what? Someone got a perfect, but someone also else won the game.
Well, Chai Rithi is a very strong veteran player. I mean, plays multiple games, and with that comes the composure to bounce back from a perfect and not let that get in your head.
Yeah. All right, so see this kind of like level of max outs. This is the kind of stuff that I was talking about earlier that was needed and didn't come out from Soup Base. But here we go.
Yeah, able to combo off that close stand strong into that sweep. And the dizzy, the amount of stun that builds is very high. So Chai Rithi was able to escape getting dizzied.
DJ is a high stun character, and he's got a lot of tools. Oh, misses the punish there.
Yeah, trying to take charge of those up kicks. Chai Rithi using those up kicks quite a bit. I mean, if you got the timing, dude, go with it. Jump back short, love it.
So just sort of tossing out. So the thing is when they're just trading fireballs like that, you have to realize that Chun-Li's super is much more dangerous than DJ's.
Yeah.
So without out of the picture, we can now go back to playing
I think
normally
Rithy
skilled.
might be able to build another one now.
No, this is done.
Chipped it out.
Yeah. So that was actually a really strong performance there by Noun. I mean, so far, 2 games in the set. Chai-Rithia did win the first game, but Noun's been dominating the play. So if this trend line continues, I expect him to win the set. But we'll see if Chai-Rithia can adjust his game.
Yeah, I noticed in the block that Noun was able to keep himself in the fight and go these long distances, these long stretches, and get these, I wouldn't say come from behind victories, but it's just kind of like, it looked like the other player was setting the tone of the match.
Yeah.
But he just was able to keep his way into the conversation.
Sure.
I really like the way that Noun is also able to use the max out, the fireball spacing, but still at the same time continue to advance on the opponent.
Okay. So
Good use of the low forward there.
yeah. So whenever you can slide, so you move forward a little bit while maintaining your charge. Slide, charge, slide, so.
Yep.
All right, whiffs that last one, but doesn't pay for it. So you see he was coming in there and he was trying to throw out that strong, the anti-air trend out of the air and bring her down. He's been using that strong a lot.
Yeah.
Slash.
Now
All
in
right.
control. Yeah, another max out to the face. Neutral jumping short.
Oh, goes for it.
That would have paid off big
Yeah.
dividends. Oh, whiff jackknife. Chai-Rithia knows where to go with those low forwards.
Yeah. So Chai-Rithia takes that one.
Yeah, we are breaking some eggs, getting some omelets. It's amazing. We're seeing the chicken come out a bunch of times as the predominant stun.
That's
I haven't
right.
seen a Reaper yet, or those Angels.
No. All right, here we go.
Liking the character diversity of this tournament, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's been a lot of different stuff. Obviously, your top tiers are showing up a lot.
Yeah, and we just had Silent Scope here on stream, and
Mm-hmm.
his Cammy play is great. Really looking forward to seeing him tomorrow.
Yep. That was a bully round by Chun. Chun being a bully.
Yeah.
Chun probably does have an advantage in this match, I would say. But it's like that. It's when she gets in DJ's space and bullies him around.
Yeah, and it's the best time to get aggressive in this clutch situation. But Noun is bouncing back the right way.
Yep.
Pushing Chun
Ooh,
against the
just a-
castle walls. Good block on the neck breaker. Now that move is very character specific, as
Yeah.
well as what options you have after it, because it crosses up and just stays in front, but produces an advantage against like half of the cast, so it's 50-50.
Certain characters won't be crossed up by it, but it's character specific and distance
Right.
depending. It's such a stupid normal.
Yeah, one of the approaches you have to take, like to matching up Chun-Li, is knowing like the cross-up capability of that move.
So you're noticing is doing the low strong, it beats out Chun-Li's low forward at range.
Ah.
So it's just stuffing it.
That's how.
right,
Yeah,
here
because that's a great button. I mean, it's a 5-frame startup. It combos into itself
Chai-Rithia about to slice it out. Yep.
and takes it
Takes the game.
with a jumping short across the Northern Lights.
Yep.
Chai-Rithia advancing. So this is all losers bracket. We've rounded out the first 4 of the top 8. The winner's side, they will fight tomorrow with Renegade and James Chen hosting.
Yes.
But you could also make the top 8.
I could. I'd have to beat Chai-Rithia first.
You gotta believe.
I
Those are
like
front prop of the Rapid
I like to take it one game at a time. One game at a time.
Yep. And you have Chai-Rithia next.
Oh, we got a battle in New York here.
Golden Sen versus Mega Man X.
Battle of New York.
Now, I believe Mega Man X, I fought him in Canada Cup, Zangief player.
Yes.
And also, he was sent to losers by Killer Miller in an extremely hype match.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see that?
I did watch some of it. Yes.
It's that match where, like, we used to have back in the arcade where about 20 of us would gather around. We'd all go, headbutt that, oid show that. And she was staring him down.
Yep.
She was through each of, I'm telling you, she was deep in the roots of that fro in that man's head.
I mean, that is a 9-1 match.
And here is Golden Sen, if I
yeah.
recall his real name being Henry Sen.
Yes.
Nicknamed Golden Sen because he won a golden joystick. That is the fighting game lore?
I think so. I think he's been. I think he went by Golden Sen before then.
Ah, okay.
But.
Well, it's
yeah.
been a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
like he's a veteran of the, I believe, the Chinatown scene and also the next level battle circuit.
Yeah, he owns it.
Yes, he does.
The
yes.
owner and proprietor of Next Level.
Still going strong to this
Still
day.
going strong.
On those Wednesday nights. Shout out to Spooky. Big fan.
So we'll
Break
see.
it down, Honda and Zangief.
We might be seeing Honda and Zangief, but I mean, there's not much to it. Zangief can't do anything. If Honda is down back, Zangief can't jump. He can't advance. He can't do anything. And then at random times, like Honda can like sort of just do slaps, and Gief can stuff slaps if he proactively throws it out. But I mean,
No, Golden Sun with the adjustment. Oh, the crowd is not digging the yoga.
Yeah. Well, no, he's countering. Well,
Yeah, we do not like counter picks.
El Trouble screams, "That's my color." But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, this is a really rough match for Zangief, as most are.
But I'm liking the use of the lariats. Okay, really
Yeah.
risky with that bear grabby. Oh, we got
All right.
Dizzy's off a pair of dive kicks.
And he just buffers the super, and that's round one.
Yeah, that was a freshly cooked Russian bear early to start off the match.
Mm-hmm.
I love when Dhalsim is gray skin in Street Fighter 2. Like when he's got the gray skin, the blue skin, it really shows.
They
that-
were really random about what characters that had like immutable skin tones and which ones weren't. Like
Yeah, that-
Blanca could be blue. Who cares?
That dive kick had a bit of too much recovery. Mega Man X was able to get on the board with that SPD and slap him that limb away.
The lariat.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you punished the dive kick with the SPD though. Oh, bear grab, power bomb. Some New Japan
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling coming out here.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty much you have to guess lariat. That's how you get in this match. It's the only way you get in.
Yeah, well, the crowd is rooting for MMX. Oh, but he tried
Yeah.
to go above the fireball with the jumping short, trying to knee it. Those
He guessed
errant
wrong.
lariats.
Guessed wrong again. Didn't get punished. Man, there's Annie there. That's nice.
Yeah, but like you said, this is Mega Man X is playing a guessing game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does Mega Man X have a counter pick?
Yeah, he's got to. He's a Geef player.
I think he may have a Ryu.
Yeah. So he goes to Ken.
Highlighting Ken. Is he going to turn the gi red?
Boom.
Is he going to move up, down, up? Is he
yeah.
going to do the up-down motion?
Every goes back to Geef. All right.
Yeah, going right back to gi.
Stick with the horse that brought you.
I like it.
I
I like the courage.
He got some juice in the first one, and he knows that this is not Sen's primary character. So if he goes off, then Sen will just switch back.
Yeah, I like how we got the SPD off that block stance, low
Ooh.
strong, and the crowd loving that power bomb. Can he get a
Yeah.
little more short to lariat?
Yeah. Once it gets in there, it can be very, very tough for Dhalsim to get out, but he's got to get in there. So he gets poked out. Traditionally, this has always been a very, very tough, if not impossible match for Zangief.
Really not a lot of effort coming from Golden Sen.
Yeah, he's just hit and stand forward a bunch. Gets the sweep, but then gets burned.
Ooh.
That wasn't a reversal because that super cannot be done as a reversal.
Indeed.
Sagat, Ken, and Dhalsim supers all are not able to be done as a reversal.
Oh, I like that cross. He hit a cross under slide.
Yeah, those could be really funky as far as the hitboxes.
It never gets old.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not. Yeah, you got to lariat more. Knees are good. That's a trade. All right, here we go. The burn.
Oh, but he caught the juggle on the tail end of the gas stove. Golden Sen decisively taking it.
This is gonna be really awkward in New York right now. If he's beats him with the counter pick.
Yeah, some people from Golden Sen's scene is continuing to give him a little heat for that counter pick.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? You got to make the top 8. There is money. There is notoriety. There is the pride of NLBC on the line here.
Sure.
You know?
There's also sportsmanship. No, it's fine. Whenever you play characters that are lopsided like Geef and Honda, you're almost inviting people to counterpick you. So you either have to like plow through it and be able to win those matchups, or you have to have some counterpicks of your own in your pocket.
Yeah, but
Both
that's
strategies have been successful.
lots of mileage with that stand forward.
Yeah.
Mega Man X is doing exactly what Golden Sen wants him to
All right,
do.
there you go.
Oh, full screen lariat. Gotta love you.
Yep. And so he's basically, okay, this is constantly a game of rock, paper, scissors here. The stand forward, you have to use the punch lariat for, and the low fierce, you have to use the kick lariat for. And the other ones will, fierce will beat punch lariat, and forward will beat kick lariat. So it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's not able to get in aside from having some full screen punishes with the lucky lariat. Oh.
Yeah, it gets through the fire there.
Yeah, he gets through the fireball, but that just puts Golden Sen in position to bring out some of those buttons. Pick a limb, any limb. Punches him right back into the fireball.
Yeah.
Got those dizzies. Oh, but the recovery!
This could be.
That
this
jump
could
took
be.
a little
It
too
is.
long, folks.
Oh,
The crowd gasped in exasperation. We really wanted to see that comeback, folks. Took the trade.
He got a little excited, got some jitterbugs, and was not able to complete that sequence where he basically wanted to do the splash, the medium, and then the stand short after that, and then spin the SBD. But he got the close stand short, the knee, and that one's significantly less advantageous than the.
I wouldn't say significantly
hockey.
less advantageous. I would say a total bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer.
It's a bummer. Now, Killer Miller on the scene.
Yep, against Flash.
Against Flash G,
Gordon.
who is the who took our four-legged friend out of the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Was really looking forward to seeing more of Ginger.
No, I'm okay. I mean, we don't need, support animals at tournaments. I mean, what if they pee in the seat? Like,
And here's the thing. You could ask Nagadalak, too, about this as well. Timothy played like 4 straight matches getting out of pools. He stayed on stage, and the next opponent came one after another, and Ginger was so well behaved.
yeah.
I was like, yo, that was some good Vega, some good claw going on, but most importantly, that was a good girl staying on lap. Only at one point, she got on all fours, get a little stare down. Watch that stream replay, guys. But Flash G got it done with old Ken.
If he trained the animal in order to assist him, like what if the dog started hitting some buttons to help him mash?
I think that I think the discipline happened. Street Fighter 2 has been out for a long time. I think definitely discipline was definitely instilled itself into the meta.
It's not a team game.
But Flash G's old Ken is so good.
Yeah,
he gets away with murder.
So we just witnessed one big counter match, and this is another one. As I said, Hondas and Geefs, they invite the counter match. However, Flashy is a Shoto player, and he just lost.
Yeah, and because pair of those Oichos, Killer Miller is definitely something else. She's rocking out with that Honda.
Yep.
Bullying, not backing down,
Yeah.
just advancing, messing up the fireball rhythm with those butt slams, as you just saw.
Yeah, you need to really kind of get the Honda off the game a little bit.
We're going to need to see some Tomo Ohara type stuff, DPing those headbutts.
Yeah. I mean, this is like the classic, like
those 7-Eleven Street Fighter reactions.
Yeah. This is a 3-7. So
don't tell her that.
Yeah, I mean, no, she's happy. I mean, the thing is as I said, when you play these characters, you're inviting the counter match, and you either power through them and get good at them. So if somebody, in order to beat people that aren't maybe in their element. So here we go.
Yeah, keeping that old Ken in the corner.
So I think the thing is Flash has not really established the proper fireball game, because Killer Miller is just not respecting the in-airs that follow it. She's just jumping every time.
Yeah, she is just blowing up that rhythm. That's what she did against that DJ earlier in the tournament.
So what Flash needs to do is set up a fireball pattern to invite Killer Miller to jump and be able to anti-air her. And when that happens, then she'll get spooked. But right now,
we have not seen that happen yet at all in this tournament.
Yep. He just went across the screen for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Oh, the Stand Fierce doing some business. That definitely got him a lot of mileage in defeating Timothy.
Yep. Okay. Now he's pushing him out at a range. See, that range is really hard. But see, Flash is mistiming these sweeps. The sweeps should be able to take advantage of the no trip guard in order to be able to anti-air. But
Yeah, really surprised Killer Miller didn't get the chip there with the headbutt, but was able to super on out.
yeah,
So
so
what else I really like is her blocking as well.
I mean, the key was those sweeps. Flash was timing them too late. Those sweeps, like when the fire, you shouldn't be fireball dragon punching in this match. You should be fireball and sweeping. And we'll see how that goes. Killer
She's
Miller,
using the hand slaps that
The slappies.
advance. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like you like.
the bully.
Pounding on him.
Yeah.
But again,
So there you go.
her defensive adjustments are just so strong. She is not
There.
phased by that fireball rhythm.
So this is okay. This is where it is. Oh, recovery, but not enough because out of recovery, unfortunately, instead of being able to block, she gets hands and
That
gets
was the close
comboed.
one. Flashy's got to be breathing a sigh of relief. He needs to make a move now.
Yeah, he started getting those sweeps.
Look at that chip damage.
Yeah. Missed it.
That's more than just chip damage. That is some serious salsa.
Nice.
I mean, she brought the dips on those
All
slaps.
right.
Through the
Ooh.
fireball.
Yep.
Looking like it's Street Fighter 4 making it look easy.
So you lucked out. That super is notoriously unreliable and terrible, but all right, there we
DP
go.
through the butt slam. Digging the reactions.
There it is. He's got the river. Got the rhythm.
Yeah,
Got the
there
rhythm.
we go.
Rhythm is the dancer.
That's it. He's got to. Love
So-
that song.
Yes. So that's the thing. Flash finally remembered how to play this fight. It took him giving up 2 games to do it. Let's see if Killer Miller can adjust and maybe steal a couple games or 2.
Yeah, I really like this guy's old Ken, but there goes that Oicho blowing up
Ocho.
that block like DP.
So she went Ochio into butt slam. That beats DP's. Unfortunately, not Ken's. All right, gets him with the super.
Yeah, baller status. Match point for Killer Miller. And I really also like how she gets that safe jump after that Oicho, with that jumping fierce it looks like. I mean, just baller status. Oh, DP in that.
All right.
In a come back right in a flash, pun
Yeah.
intended.
This one's looking way dominant here.
Yeah, flirting with perfection.
Doesn't get it, but it's fine. He's very comfortable. He's established that particular zone.
Jumping back short.
The trick to getting this match to be close to 8-2, 9-1 territory is being able to establish that range, this range, where you can, sweep if they jump or pretty much do anything. He missed that one though. It was going to look really nice.
Yeah.
If
Flash G wins this round, he could even it, and we could
Yeah.
be it. And one phase, two
oh,
phases.
just uppercut.
Yeah, 2 fights a pop.
Killer Miller, I mean, probably doesn't. Ooh, again! Oh
One
my!
tap away, slaps it on out, and advances.
All right, I just want to say, she got 2 hit supers like every time. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes that super fails,
Making
Like,
it look easy. I
it
mean,
will-
rush down Honda.
It will uncombo and basically leave the Honda player high and dry for it to be able to be punished.
Just so we know, we had some matches off stream. Climax defeated Walmart, eliminating him
Okay.
from the top 24. And he will be taking on Golden Sen with Jiggly Norris waiting. You will be fighting Chai Rithi with Immortal waiting for the winner of that.
Oh, fun times.
And this is...
This is Climax.
Okay, this is Climax, who will be taking on Golden Sen with Jiggly Norris waiting on. So, got some fun stuff ahead. Mr. Igloo versus could be a setup with Money waiting for the winner of that.
Okay.
Killer Miller will be taking on, that we just saw, will be taking on Tia Sabin in the next round.
Oh,
Will her
fun.
Honda be able to take out the Dulzim of Dulzims?
Dalsum Honda is a real fun, weird match. You would think that Dalsum would win for free. He does not. It's a slog, but when Honda gets in, it is mean and ugly and really, really nasty. And Honda does have.
So you're saying viewer discretion is advised?
Yeah. So you might want to tell your kids to get another room. All right, so here we go. We have Climax versus Golden Sin. We'll see if we get a boxer mirror.
I really like Climax's patience. He definitely came out of the E block, the one I commentated on, and you'll see that he just tries to look for his opponent to get a little shade of overconfidence, and then just blasts his way on through.
My impression of Climax is that he's the most overly aggro boxer that I've ever seen.
Okay.
Like, he is always doing something. but we'll see.
I mean, that was my impression for the matches that I
Yeah.
saw earlier.
Well, I mean, maybe like he's turned over a new leaf, but he is always hitting something.
Now, who do you think Golden Sen's going to use? It looks like we're just checking buttons. Here,
No. This is go.
Oh, this is go.
Yeah,
okay, this is go.
we're doing actual boxer mirror here.
I just saw some whiff jabs at Strong.
Oh yeah. So Golden Sin likes to do these whiff jabs in order to stop rushes,
I see.
and also sometimes to disguise rushes themselves. There should be only really 3 moves in this fight: low strong, low rush. Well, 4 with super. Low strong, low rush, stand fierce.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. It definitely did a number there. Do you think both players get in kind of a pissing match where they hold like a button down and try to see if who can tap who?
I mean, I don't know. Tap is pretty useless in this match just because they'll always have charge, and it'll get stuffed off by a lot of things. So,
That is true. You are correct.
Yeah.
Climax in control early on in the match.
So Boxer is actually pretty bad against the. Ooh.
Yeah, he responded right there with this going super to super. I mean,
So-
either way, it would have chipped out.
Yeah, I think he tried to do something because it seemed like it hit clean.
Yeah.
Normally, Climax has had more tournament success than Golden Sin. And then whenever you get to the mirrors, like sometimes differences like that can show. He's just going.
Yeah, he looks like he's in full control of this matchup. I mean, you're just seeing some synergy going from one move to the next. Golden Sen getting that.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, getting that
Good
cross
stops.
under the low short tick throw.
I want to see if another did that, but
Headbutt through the dash. I did.
gets the nice super there. She tried to reversal through the super, did not. Bison could actually do a safe jump throw loop on himself. Bison as Boxer. We'll see if one of them does that.
Good bunch
All right.
from Golden Sen.
Yeah, he's-
But Climax dashing on out. Golden Sen's got a full meter.
Oh, does the whiff dash upper? See
What's the
that's
mix up? The double jump.
I'm not sure if he wanted that, but that's what I was talking about. So after the headbutt grab, you can immediately jump, and that is a safe jump on another boxer. Then you tick into another throw loop. Climax a little bit more familiar with the mirror.
Yeah,
But we'll
like
see how
what
it
Golden
goes.
Sen is doing here. He's
Yeah.
able to make something of it.
It's
One
not a
tap
very
away from tying it up.
It's not like a complicated mirror. It's no like Ryu or something.
Yep.
So Golden Sin tying it up.
With a pair of lows, digging it.
Wonder if he's going to change his duds. Nope.
Nope, we are going to stick going back to green versus pink.
Yep.
Actually, it's rather more
It's like lavender.
Yeah, lavender.
In the lavender trunks, in the lime trunks. All right.
Yeah, Golden Sen in full control now. Really
Yeah.
holding down the spacing. Good use of the stand fierce.
We'll see how this goes. I mean, so this matchup is really funny because it is you can boil it down to those 4 things that I mentioned, and so sometimes boxer players who comes out is not always necessarily the best player.
Right.
So we might be seeing this. Golden
I
Sen
mean,
is
that's the
looking
nature
strong.
of the mirrors sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, there comes to character mastery, but then there also comes mastery of the game and
Yeah.
the element of footsies, just a ton of different stuff. And it looked like Golden Sen was really controlling some of the spacing there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I like that super throwaway there.
Yeah, especially from full screen.
Yeah.
Now
Coming
Golden
in.
Sen's got some throw mix-ups.
Oh.
That
He tried to punish it.
That was close.
Oh, so Climax lost about 60% of his life after he threw away that super.
Yeah, he was in full control of the
Yeah.
match, too.
All right. Sen coming in.
Yeah, and Sen again still opening up some room to make Climax come to him, but he just owns the spacing.
Yep. So after every low rush, it's +8. So that next following stand fierce is almost pretty much guaranteed. Right there.
Well, yeah, it looks like if he just gets a few more dash straights to chip, he could definitely get a kill, and was able to get that throw. And Golden Sen coming from behind with a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and so yes, for those of you home, I did say that his special move is +8 on block. Special move that hits low, knocks down, and is really fast.
Yeah, whereas in any other Street Fighter game, it's a free punish.
Yeah, that would be.
But in this one, it's free pressure.
Yep. All right, does the whiff upper into throw?
Yeah, it goes low, but Golden Sen knows exactly what buttons to punch to get out of that mix-up. Oh, that was a 2-tap.
Yep. That's pretty much the first tap we saw today.
Headbutt blowing up the dash upper, but missing those jab links, able to chip it on out.
All right. Climax getting back into it, fighting for his tournament life.
Yeah, 1 round away, could tie it up, digging the neutral jump.
Yep,
especially with
sign.
the low arc. The stop sign, I like that. Yeah, it does make sense, yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. That's punishable. That close.
It's weird seeing a boxer hit someone with a palm.
Yeah.
Like opening up the glove like that.
Yeah.
You never see anyone like the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard or Jack Johnson do any of those tactics.
Giving you the palm to stop.
But then again, I mean, Balrog does hit below the belt quite a bit.
Yep. So Golden Sen looking pretty good. There's a 3-tap that came out.
Getting anti-air with the headbutt.
Yeah.
Match point for Golden Sen. Just has to hold the spacing.
So you could just tell that Golden Sen's game is very, very simplified. It's rush, stand fierce.
Yeah, and it works.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Is
we
he
got
gonna take
headbutts,
it?
crosses
Oh,
under.
no.
Golden Sun punches through. Not a kill.
The super comes out.
Yeah, Golden Sun steals it.
So what Climax should have done there, he needed to do a dash upper to get close, and then he needed to do a light punch headbutt. And that would have been able to go through the super. But he did not do it. Climax goes home. To be honest, all right, between you and me, I've seen like him have some trouble with boxer mirrors. I think he was in last year's tournament.
Wait. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, man. Could be a setup. Brought out the rocks, blew up those scissors. Did you see that coming, Renegade?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Well,
I knew. I thought he was going to go.
Were they RPSing for what side?
Yeah. So I've seen Climax lose the boxer mirror a few times now. I think he was eliminated by it in Combo Breaker 2017. I've been able to beat him in a boxer mirror, and then Henry Sin just did. And I think it's because and he does much better against other players than Henry or I do. And I think the matchup, he needs to boil it down and simplify it. Really think about, okay, these are the tools I have. There's like 4, and not try to do anything else. He's trying to do a lot of like these point blank headbutts, and what are you expecting to beat there?
Right.
And when you do those point blank headbutts, the whiff upper headbutt, stuff like that, you're just opening up yourself for a world of hurt.
Yeah.
So, and Henry focused on the low rush, the stand fierce, and throw loops.
Exactly. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to simplify the game and just go to where you got that good damage.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing sometimes whenever these character matchups show up. It's like sometimes you got to go dumb to win.
Exactly.
Yeah. So could be a setup.
I like how could be a setup, like with the words together. It goes could beast up.
Could beast. No, yeah.
That's some of my dyslexia. Mr.
Yeah. So it could be a setup. This is pretty much his 4th boxer match in a row.
Yeah.
So let's hope if he seems to be more comfortable in how he's playing. Punishing that's what you do. You throw the slowed fireball and then you punish any sort of shoulder charges through it.
Indeed.
Blarging
Could be a setup
in.
got him in the corner.
Yeah,
Ready to hang him up like one of those caught
Yeah.
fishes.
Yeah, you can't do stuff like that against the Ken Jab Dragon. It's got one of the most amount of invincibility frames, second to old Ryu.
Yeah.
So it's just
Not to
gonna
mention instant recovery as
Yeah.
well. I like the headbutt through the slow-moving fireball.
Yep.
Mr. Igloo was definitely able to catch him on a rhythm.
So
But could be a setup. I mean, I really like his clean play.
Yeah.
Notably switching between both Ken and Ryu. Shoto loyalist. Air Tatsu getting the job done.
Yep. All right.
Just caught him on the
He was-
last
I think
rotation
he-
of that kick.
Yeah, there we go. So he went for that the first time, and then you saw him react to it. Could be a setup. Should have realized that that's what he was trying to go for. That's kind of gimmicky. I don't like relying on that too much. It's much like just doing headbutt super or whatever. But it's good to close a little bit of distance in order to pull the super off. But once you do it, a mental mistake is to try to do it again. And that's
Could be
what
a
happened.
setup making the switch to Ryu, using
Yeah.
the blue bandana, knocking him back. Mr. Igloo tried to tease a side switch, it looks like, with a dash
Yeah.
upper.
Gets thrown. Ooh.
Yeah, we're seeing some
S.
stars.
Oh, no.
Low forward to DP.
Yeah,
liking
there
the
we go.
damage. Was able to just take a step back, kick it with the low strong.
So it goes back to classic Ryu. This match is different. You lose a couple of the things that old Ken brings to the table, like those random DPs, but you
Yeah.
gain some other stuff. You gain cross-up Tatsu. You gain super.
You gain an overhead.
Yeah.
A really good one, too.
Yeah. Ooh, he's in there.
Oh, but Mr. Igloo's not going out without
Super
a
is
fight.
coming out, but that's way too far. Could be a setup. Tries the reversal through it. The gap is not there. Is the super coming out?
Oh, good punish on the whiffed headbutt with the low jab. DP in and out, but no kill. Oh, we should have saw Shinku Hadouken on his wake
no,
up.
No. He shouldn't have. He had
Shouldn't have? Okay.
the shoulder charge.
Ah, shoulder charge,
Yeah, he would have gone right through it. That's why he
good
didn't
call.
throw it.
Even meaty?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Even meaty.
Trying to fake the cross up, it looked like. Oh, Air Tatsu blew it up.
Yep.
It looks like he started that thing a little bit too late, giving Mr. Igloo a chance to respond. We're
All
going
right.
coast to coast, jumping to the other corner.
Oh, the
Oh.
super combo.
Right in the grill,
Man.
taking him right back to
that's
the
a
other
very-
side.
It's a very stylish way to do that. So actually, the thing about Super Turbo is it doesn't actually allow you to cancel normals into supers standardly, like you would a special
Right.
move. You pretty much have to cancel the normal. So you cancel the normal into super within the first maybe 3 or 4 frames. So you basically have to do fireball, down, forward, medium kick, and then forward in the punch, and that's how it comes out.
Oh. The
So-
more you know.
The more you know.
Do, 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 do.
And that's why, like, when people have crowd reactions over low forward super, like, they're like, what? That's easy. No, it's not in this game.
Not in Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. All right, so
Could be a
connect-
setup able to get a lot of corner pressure there, but
Yeah.
Mr. Igloo just takes it all away with landing that throw, gets the sweep. I got paid.
yeah, try to get cute there with the forward the forward Fierce.
I mean, both players are very stylish. I really like their play style, kind of the personality they incorporate. Getting the throw off of the whiff dash upper.
Oh.
Gotta love that instant recovery on that move.
Yep. Ooh,
Oh,
that
right
was
through that fireball. That was so clean. A reactive punish. He knew that was coming. Headbutt through the fireball.
he's got a lot of ground to make up here. Just kind of doing sweeps, trying to catch the dash there, and he didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, Mr.
So-
Igloo just ice cold with those reactions.
So he really's killed himself. That fireball that he got super through was a pretty big mistake, obviously. So you can't be doing that.
No.
All right, going back. Ooh, this timing is a little bit tough. He's not been
Yeah.
able to keep Mr. Igloo away from him.
He's either going for that advantageous on block dash low or the instant recovery of the dash upper. But again, blowing up
All right.
those fireballs could be a
Gets
setup.
him.
Is batting under 500 with those fireballs. Getting blown up.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, match point for Mr. Igloo.
Yeah, he's trying to create some space to get the fireballs going. There we go. Get some punish. I mean, Mr. Igloo's just kind of going in. There we go.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get a headbutt, it looks like. He was trying to do something through that fireball, and it got a little blown
Good
up.
punch.
But Mr.
All right.
Igloo's one punch away from advancing,
And he does
and
it.
he does, where
All right.
he will be taking on money.
All right, so I think I'm up. I will be back.
Yeah, you will be going on to fight Chai Rithi, with the winner of that facing Immortal. Is this happening on stream? Yes. This is the last of the top 16. As Renegade said, really tough match. He's working hard here on the stream, pulling double duty, staying in this tournament, in this field, making sure this stream runs right, correcting me on my knowledge of the game and the tech. You know, this has just been an awesome tournament. I mean, I love the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournaments that's been happening, going on in the last year. This one got 113 entrants for Street Fighter 2. I mean, just absolutely incredible. It definitely overshadowed, got more entrants in some of the other games. as well that you would expect to see that amount of volume. But Street Fighter 2 holding its own here in Combo Breaker. Just an absolute honor to be here commentating, doing this stream for you guys. Mutual respect between both players. Chai Rithy, one of the best players from the Great White North, bringing out that Chun-Li, going early with it. Gets Renegade with the boxes. We got some lightning legs, stuffing that tap. And now I'll be joined by El Trouble. You know, it's funny because I saw you come in out of the corner of my eye, and I thought you were here, and then it was actually Silent Scope. And I confused you for Silent Scope, so I look like a complete idiot doing so.
No. Like, my throat is dying, so I didn't want to commentate, but I'll do what I can for you.
No, it's all good. Thank you for pitching relief, you know? Bringing out these top players here in the stream, entertaining the people. So tell me about your experience playing with both of these players.
So Renegade's been around the scene a long time. I don't think he has too much Super Turbo experience, but he has the right character for Rush Jam. So if he can make the right reads, get in, do big damage, he'll do well.
But did you see that reaction, though?
He's nuts, dude. Chai Rithy is kind of an up-and-coming Super Turbo player. He's been around a while, and his main game is Third Strike. But all that Third Strike knowledge, footsies, reactions is paying off huge in Super Turbo. So
it definitely shows.
Yeah, for sure.
And what else I like about him that really is like shades of like a more experienced Street Fighter 2 player is using those lightning legs in neutral, knowing when to use it to stuff a dash, use it as an anti-air like Filipino Man was using earlier in pools.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really like some of that stuff we were seeing.
Yeah, it's a fantastic move. It has no hurt box, so it's really effective.
And he got the up kicks after. The icing on that damage cake.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Gotta love it.
It's fantastic.
And Renegade was looking really good in that round. Really
He's looking sharp,
control.
but that being said, like, this is a rough match for Boxer.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like he should be playing a little more patient, build meter first. Because Chun's too strong defensively. You need that power up to get in.
Yeah, and especially those fireballs from across the screen. You can see how that meter builds, and he's whipping those lightning legs. So you're definitely going to be able to have two supers in that conversation of the fight.
Exactly. So a lot of the match will come down to how well they can play defensively, as well as who can get super faster and more often.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's definitely looking like Chai Rithy, and now he's establishing that low forward, which is that 5-frame, just that button that blocks strings, combos into itself. That button just loves itself so much.
It's like a little needle. It completely stops Boxer's rush punch. Great poke, great setup.
And once this is all set up, yeah, walking forward with that stand strong, it is a nightmare.
Yeah, that's one of the most hated buttons in all of Street Fighter. it's a frame trap, block string, combo, setup. It's everything in the one.
Not only that, but I love it how I don't even know if it's going to throw or the close standing strong is going to come out.
The Chun player doesn't know what's going to come out. You know, you hit the button and something comes out. It's the ultimate single button option select. It's
and some of that's why you can't think too much in Super Turbo.
Right.
You just have to really, really go with your gut given how this match paces. Okay, Renegade's going to try. Oh, it looked like he was feinting getting out of the corner. But he was
doing well.
Yeah, he was able to cash in, but anti-air up kicks. That's such a hard timing to get.
Oh, it is. Okay, Robbins. Okay, he's doing well. Chai Rithy has super now, so he can make a big comeback right now. Oh, nice jump back.
Jumping on back.
All right, Renegade fighting back a little bit here, playing a little bit smarter. Yeah, these guys are getting into a lot of scrambles, which is, I guess, their style.
It's Street Fighter 2.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. All right, both players fill each other out.
You know, one thing I really want to point out, I really love Chai Rithy's use of the up kicks. Because, I mean, if you'll see Chun-Li players try to use it as an anti-air, and, like, it's not reliable.
Yeah, it's kind of a wonky anti-air. It's not as strong as, say, an uppercut would be, but it has its uses, as you saw just right there.
Yeah, I mean, the startup frames, if you can get it in those startup frames, it's a magic.
Exactly.
It works like magic, but it's a matter of getting that.
Oh. Nice combo.
Yeah,
that's
indeed. 2 hits. That forward into that sweep. Renegade looking a little flustered, going down 2-0. He's like, I want to put James Chen in this situation where I got to switch off when he makes top 8.
Right.
Because he'll be commentating with James Chen tomorrow.
Oh, really?
This is actually my first time commentating Super Turbo.
Nice, really?
Yeah.
You're doing a really good job right now.
Thank you so much.
Really good job right now.
I just want to continue to get better and everything. So I mean, all the compliments, criticisms, everything, I take it. I mean, I love Street Fighter, man. I've been playing it since with my mom in the 7-Elevens and the old machines.
Right.
Yeah. Renegade starting off early with some good damage, but Chai Rithy using some footwork.
Yeah, they're kind of tight on the life lead moment right now.
That's the thing about a cornered Chun-Li is like you can just jump out directly, you know, because people are often expecting the wall jump, or what I love doing is the delayed wall jump.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the wall jump when you're coming down.
Right. And that's what's really great is that she has so many options at any point in the match. You know,
exactly.
So, yeah, exactly. So she's ever down for the count.
Yeah, Renegade getting some good business, following up off that headbutt, choosing to guess right. Oh, neutral lightning leg stuffing out the tap twice.
There you go.
Don't call it. Don't call it a fluke, son.
Nice.
Yeah, low forward.
Wait, no,
into low
it's not over
roundhouse.
yet.
Oh, he extended the hand.
Did you see
He
him?
extended the
He
hand.
went with a handshake early.
Oh,
Ooh, that's not a
man.
good sign. That's a mental guard break, I think, right
Yeah,
there.
that is a mental guard break, indeed. What are you
Okay, nice.
extending hands for?
Yeah, exactly. What are you standing up for? It's not over until it's over. All right, here we go. Renegade can get some big damage off this. Yes, this is very hard for Chun-Li to deal with. Oh, nice.
You ever
Oh, here we go. Super.
chipping them out? Got just
we
enough
go, there we
to
go.
make it 2-1. Now, I've done this once in Street Fighter 4 where I lost a fight. I got up, shook hands, said GG, and the guy
Yeah.
said, it's 1-1.
Oh, that's not a good look.
And
That's
I
not a
won?
good look. Yeah. Oh,
And-
really?
And then
Okay,
I
that's
won
good.
afterward.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just the most awkward, like, thing where it's like, hey, man, I'm sorry for getting up. And I really don't know how to respond to it. It's just,
You know what? You should be happy that you won, because usually in that situation, people lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it
when you
just-
think it's GG too early, that's a mental guard break. You're like, oh, I just, I already
Indeed,
lost.
but in this case, it seems to have benefited Renegade, even though he just got caught with that dash straight, thinking that the fireball would probably evaporate.
Oh, for sure. He's
For lack
playing with
of a better term.
with a little more fire right now. Oh, here we go.
Got those
He's
headbutts, go
outshot.
straight under. Yeah, he loves doing that that cross under low short into the fireball.
That's it. That's it.
3 pairs of headbutts. That's right. Use the same mix-up. That's what the crowd is saying.
That's
If
what you
it's-
got to do.
If
Yeah.
it's working, just spread a little bit more country crock on that bread and get it going.
Exactly. And Chun can upkick the tick throw temp, but in the moment it's always hard. You never know what's gonna come with a throw or a bait.
Of course, and you get hit with it, and it's like, I can't believe it's not bread and butter.
Yeah, exactly.
Through
Oh
the
my
fireball off the
Oh,
forward
nice
advancement.
up
Now,
kicks.
was that a stored super that Renegade hit him with?
Renegade does not have a store super. No.
Now it's funny. Renegade and I were talking about how
My
the neck
God.
breaker kick
Right.
earlier in the stream. Chat,
Yeah.
he said this. It works specific on half the cast one way, works it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I said one of the things for mastering the match versus Chun is knowing how that neck breaker is going to work against you.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal.
Especially when your character's like DJ or you have certain wake up options. Well,
Right,
in this case,
exactly.
Renegade just got his neck broken 4 straight times. So
It happens to all of us, man. It happens to all of
homework.
us. Nice tick throw from
and it's
Tyrithi.
crazy because that move looks like a cross up.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't.
Yeah, it really depends on the character matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's it.
Tyrithi convincingly taking it, and he goes on to advance to losers round 3.
That's fantastic. Yeah, Tyrithi is a guy to look out for. I think a
by
couple
the
of
way,
guys.
you need to correct the bracket. The bracket is saying that Renegade beat Tyrithi.
Who knows?
Oh, the Smash GG bracket is putting it down. Renegade going 2-1 over Tyrithi here.
Oh no, that was a 3-1.
Yeah, because
Tyrithi there.
then it should be Tyrithi against Immortal. Oh, this will be a fun one we were just talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce out here. I'm gonna get Renegade
Yes.
back on the mic.
Thank you for everything, El Trouble.
Thank you for everything. It was a
I fin-
pleasure. It was too short, but
Yeah, I finished 33rd, man. I almost made it out of my pool.
did you? Nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll cross paths very soon.
For sure, man.
For sure, man.
All right, cool.
I will be joined here by the recently eliminated Renegade.
Are they in control of the bracket?
Yeah, there is an error in the bracket. But they're not in control of the bracket. So you're gonna run over to the TO desk and let the thing over there, the big table in the middle, let them know that Tyrithi beat Renegade. Make that correction. You got it, man. Thank you. Special shout out to the community for pointing out the flaw in the Smash GG bracket, having it corrected. I mean, this community, man, you're the real MVPs. I will be rejoined now by the recently eliminated Renegade, and here we have a pretty hype matchup. You've been following this tournament. Killer Miller just absolutely unstoppable with that relentless Honda rushdown. With that absolutely relentless rushdown. By the way, Smash GG is saying that you beat Tyrithi, so we're making that correction.
Oh yeah, I did
But
not.
in the meantime, you made it. You made it. You're in the top 12 for now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is the matchup that we were talking about earlier. And
Yeah.
again, like, Killer Miller makes herself established by blowing up the fireball rhythm and
Yeah.
getting that Oicho. Oh, the anti-air
The call
flame!
out. Knew this butt slam was coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saban's like, I got a little bit more in the Yoga Cauldron.
Yeah, the butt slam is what it is the primary threat in this particular match because it can come in at a tall angle and he can not really do too much about it. All right, gets the trade.
Yeah,
Killer
gets the
Miller.
trade, and it definitely works out in her favor.
Mm-hmm.
Having that slappy in just the right place, and the
Yeah.
butt slam punishing the limbs.
All right.
What is happening?
Lots of damage. I'm surprised Dalzum's not stunned there.
She's
Ooh.
her Honda is completely unfazed
Yeah.
by that Yoga Flame.
Oh,
and I mean, Saban's making some great reads here, but it
Yeah.
just happens to be trades. I mean, he's been batting 1,000 with those Yoga Flames, but
Yeah.
he keeps on trading.
Yeah, trading is not gonna how you're gonna win this match. So I mean, that really exemplified why this match is not exactly great for Dalsum. It's not he doesn't lose it, but it's really hard to stop every single avenue of Honda's pressure. And once Honda does get in, it becomes a nightmare.
Right, because Saban is doing mostly the right things. I mean, he's hitting the right buttons, he's hitting the right flames, including the anti-air flame even. But
Yeah.
again, Killer Miller is just putting her hands just in the right places. He can't keep her out.
Yeah, it's trying to stop a battle axe with a rapier. It's just you
Ooh,
know
I like that reference.
yeah. So it's a little bit tough. You can get some little hits in.
It's like you're trying to fence the dwarf from Golden Axe.
Yeah, basically.
He's
It's
a
tough.
hard hitter.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Gilius Thunderhead.
Yeah. All right. So
Full screen fireball.
Arturo's having a better. Ooh, that trade right there. He's having a better go of it a little bit. This
Yeah.
match is at least
It's
even.
just the damage
oh
output.
My gosh.
Man,
Just catching a random headbutt on a limb.
you know, as someone who practices yoga casually, you know, here and there, you know, and all that.
You never get these powers.
Yeah, this is like where you find like the perfect form on like kind of like the seated spinal stretch and everything.
Yeah.
And just that muscle just goes right out of place. That's Killer Miller right there,
Yeah.
putting that hands. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Did you just see that cross up butt slam?
Yeah, butt slams all day.
But it crossed up on the last frame.
Yeah.
And just like that,
Yep.
T.S. Saban, Arturo Sanchez, a legendary Dalsum, is on the ropes.
Yeah, this is match point for
Killer Miller cannot keep her hands off the man.
Now, so this is the thing is Killer Miller is probably very comfortable being able to fight Dalsum.
Yeah, comfortable enough doing 3 straight butt slams.
Yeah. Sky high. Sky high.
Oh, and this is the first appearance of
Angels.
the Angels. And that gets Saban on the board, taking the round.
Yep.
It looks like Saban, I mean, he's doing the right things, but he needs to avoid the trade.
Yeah, that and you can't trade going 1-1, you know. This is just crazy Honda. That random hand slap, sometimes it hits low. That's what happened there.
Oh, man. It's
Oh.
hard to describe what kind of Honda this is. I mean, this is like one of those Honda lawnmowers.
Yeah.
That's just like...
Yeah, there you go.
You just...
Double butt slam for the win.
One of those riding ones, either that or... This is just one really souped-up Civic that can drift you
Yeah.
off the course.
All
And
right.
just like that, Killer Miller making quick work, and she advances to the top 8.
Yep,
So she's going to be your problem tomorrow. Well, only on commentary.
There's no problem about it. I love that play. I'm glad that we got a Honda in top 8. She's is very giddy. She's getting daps from everybody. Except for Jiggly. She almost gave him a old whoop.
I think Golden Sen was in the way. I mean, I think she snubbed Lord Jimmy there on the
Yeah, Lord
handshake.
Jimmy.
Oh.
I keep on saying Jiggly because there's Jiggly Norris and there's Jimmy Bones.
And I think you said Little Jimmy there.
I mean,
A little
yeah.
fanhood of R-Truth, huh?
Yeah. All
Okay, Golden Sen setting up, and there is Jiggly Norris sitting on the ground with a stick there, setting it up. We're going to see some Fei Long.
Yep. So these are the last 4. There are 3 more matches to go.
Yes.
We have this one, Golden Sen versus Jiggly Norris, Immortal versus Kai Rithi, and Money versus Mr. Igloo.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a
And all these players have had tremendous runs through pools. It was just such an honor seeing them come this far, and it's all going to come down to this.
all right. So,
Chicken Wing getting that overhead. 3 straight overheads. Got a scoop.
oh, he is all
Going to chip him on out.
up in there. So Jiggly Norris is a hometown here in Chicago, so
Yeah.
he does have a cheering section here.
Yeah, he's got the Jiggly Row right there,
Yep.
cheering him on. What would you call his fans?
Jigglypuffs?
Okay.
Jiggly
I
Peeps?
think we're in the wrong game.
Jiggly Peeps?
Hey, yeah, there we go.
The Jiggly
Jiggly
Peeps.
Peeps cheering on their hero,
Yeah.
sitting there on the floor, and not ironically keeping Golden Sen grounded.
Yeah. I mean, that could be a tough match for a boxer.
Is he going to counter pick?
It's hard to counterpick Fei Long
No,
unless
he's staring. He's thinking.
he
Wasn't
goes to
going to stick
Guile.
with his gloves. Going to go with Guile.
All right, so this is the most obvious one, but it's also Guile, so you have to play it. It's death by paper cuts.
I like that phrase.
Yep.
Oh, flash kick through the chicken wing. It looks like, yeah,
Yeah.
just made some boneless wings there.
Yep.
Your favorite.
All right, so thank you. There they are. Oh, baits out the flash kick.
I like that. Got that low fierce to really change the course of the match. Bringing that out. And, Golden Sen thought he had to punish with a neutral jump.
Wow, overhead flame kick.
And the Jiggly Peeps are just absolutely loving it.
Yep.
Flash kick again through the chicken wing.
Does all three this time and then just goes right back into it. Really dominating the neutral by just establishing the Rekka range, making Guile and Golden Sen afraid to do anything with a cross up.
Yeah, really shutting down his options. And he's going to punish that with a stand fierce in the Rekka. Oh, but he whiffed the third hit. That would have got the chip kill. What is happening?
Yeah. All right. So he takes it. So the Golden Sen didn't know the range to be able to punish that with flash kick.
Yeah,
He whiffed-
I think he's going to make a character change. No,
No.
he's sticking with his guns.
Yeah. This is probably not going to go well. He understands it.
Well, he can't flash kick the chicken wing. I was liking that.
Yeah. that is sort of the big threat. If he lands a chicken wing, it's really.
He had the right move once again with the neutral
Yeah.
jump, but it's just getting blown up. Oh, and the crowd is vocal.
Yeah.
One whiff punish away.
Oh,
Oh, right through the sonic boom, son.
Call that he feigned some vulnerability and then turns on the invincibility.
Yeah, just like that. It's not just match point, it's sweet
Oh.
point. Got a pair of chicken wings with a stand fierce. He is looking at it.
Finally gets called out with the.
Oh, yeah, he just busted out the secret sauce.
There you go.
Oh, right there, extra spicy. That's
get-
one of those chicken wings you got to sign a death waiver for. And it's like there's just not enough water or milk to drown away those spices off that tongue. Just pure absolute sizzle. And Jiggly Norris makes his way into the top 8.
The Jiggly
we got a
Peeps are-
Honda. We got a Phelan.
We get the Jiggly Peeps are happy. So you can tell he was looking for that juice combo the entire time. But the chicken wing into the jab into white. Wipe. 3 wipes. Wipe. It's kind of what he sounds like.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Anyway, that match that does a lot of damage. Jiggly Norris for the second year in the row qualifies into top 8 at Combo Breaker.
Absolutely great work. I mean, taking out a really hard opponent to go with. I mean, Golden Sen was looking very solid, especially with the counter picks, showing a lot of knowledge of the game, like even able to go mirror matches against people with their own mains and beating it. Definitely fun thing to see. Here we've got 2 heavyweights here. Bad Money with his Claw can counter pick with. I was seeing him use Boxer earlier in the pools, but Claw's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, he sticks with Claw. Like, I mean, that Boxer pick was probably just out of nervousness. So he's just kind of going in and seeing what he can do. I think he's really comfortable in this match.
He's winning with the pokes. He's trying to get Mr. Igloo to not establish a rhythm. I mean, because when he does everything, all of that stuff, it just comes fluid and silky smooth, like whatever he puts in his hair. I need to know. It's gorgeous.
All right. We got the juggle.
He did juggle it against a Balrog.
Yeah.
I put it, yeah. Because I was saying that like the other Claw wasn't able to do that with off the Scarlet Terror.
Yeah, it's not easy. Also, some Claws prefer just to do the one in order to get a slightly better setup.
Now he's going to get himself out of the corner with that low short after the headbutt.
Yep, that gets a sweep.
That was an ill-advised headbutt.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, that headbutt just threw away the match for him.
Yeah, Money gets on the board, chipping it out with that rolling crystal flash.
The clawy roll thing. Claw roll.
Yeah.
Roly. Money roll. All right. Comes in with, low rushes. So low rush, stand fierce. Vega cannot duck the stand fierce, so it's pretty good in this match.
Loving Bad Money's use of the spacing. He knows exactly what he gets after to know when you can follow up with a low strong. But, I mean, we've got some dizziness coming on.
He's doing a couple of different variations of the throw loops. Using that magic button, that's the crouch medium kick. It stuffs a lot of Vega's moves, most notably his slide at that range.
Yeah, and standing there whiffing and feeling very safe. Extra meaty on that rolling crystal flash, but Money was able to reverse his way on out.
Yep. So he's pressing that medium button a lot. He whiffed it there and it didn't work.
Able to get a quick combo off that low strong.
All right.
Oh, knocking off the claw. And he's not going to back him away from the screen just yet. Okay, gets the claw back.
Yep.
Now, the claw increases damage by, when you lose a claw, you lose your damage by 50%, I recall.
I mean, yeah, it's tough. You probably just don't really use your punch buttons much after that.
Yeah. But what's really, really demeaning is when you take off the mask and he takes 50% more damage.
It's not necessarily 50. It's a lot more, but
It's a lot more? Okay.
yeah, but it's not 50. 50 in this game would be absurd.
I always imagine, like, if I would get, getting better at Street Fighter 2, that, like,
Yeah.
I would stand over the mask after I knock it off.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
hang out on his gear, and you're like, I own this space. All right, we're at 1-1, but Money is sort of being pretty dominant in that particular round, controlling it. You notice he's not really doing many wall dives.
No, he's really relying on this clawing and scratching a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, using those 3 kicks to bounce back, but Igloo was just right there.
Yeah, you can chase that down. It's a pretty good strategy sometimes. All right,
Oh,
we got
he's
a combo.
seeing stars.
Just doing the throw, keeping it simple.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, no use of the wall dive. Do you think Money should start,
Diving?
getting some air going on there?
It depends. Against good boxers, probably not.
Yeah, because like we recently saw, like the dash upper chasing him on the way up.
Yeah, so you can. I mean, I would expect you to do it a little bit just to kind of see where you're at.
Right, but he's getting like tons of mileage.
Yeah, so like in that particular thing, like if he was ready to do a wall dive, he could have done a super off of the stun possibly.
Headbutts, switching sides 3 times in a row. Got it going, gonna try to chip him out, and just gets it on the last hit.
Yeah, so that's a weakness of Claw in this match, is that Balrog's boxer's throw outranges his. So he's when you cross under, you mix up his reversal. So all he can do is reversal throw. All right.
One fight away from Mr. Igloo advancing to the top 8.
Yep.
Ah, there's the wall dive.
Yeah, he brought it out.
Yeah, but the dash punch just escapes it by
Yeah.
Igloo. Another one. Staying out in front,
Yeah.
trying to cross up, but it was a little mistimed.
I mean, I understand, like, it's 2-1, but I mean, you wanted to test out the wall dive early to see how effective it was, and that's a poor decision. You chose poorly.
Indiana Jones, Last Crusade.
Yes.
Yes.
Do not try to do
I think I dropped something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cap.
Kingdom of the Rolling Crystal Flash.
Looks like we're going to need to hide in some fridges in case there's an epic blow up for the sake of survival.
All right, so
All right. Bad Money is 1 tap away from taking this round and evening it.
all right,
Putting up a last stand here. Igloo just needs a few more taps, a few more dash straights,
Money
maybe
fight.
something.
fighting for survival.
Yeah. Caught Money on the wall dive there.
Being really consistent
Stand
here.
fierce after that low dash.
Yep, it's guaranteed. And you get a chunk of meter. Goes off the wall, repositions himself.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need to deal with that mix-up. I'm just going to headbutt my way on out.
All right, he's got super. Watch out.
Got him.
Yeah.
And chips it on out and
Mo-
eliminates Bad Money. And
Mo-
he goes on to advance.
Mr. Igloo goes out on to advance the top 8. And
Escaping the kingdom of the Rolling Crystal Flash.
that's right. You like that one. And Money gets 9th place for the 2nd consecutive year. It's tough, but he had some good play and a couple of mental mistakes, especially in his winners match. He really didn't know how to approach it, and kind of got bodied in that one.
And folks, this is our last match of the stream.
Yeah, it's last
It
match.
is Chirithi against Immortal.
Yeah. So we're Chun and Claw. We've been seeing as this tournament has wound down. We've been seeing a little bit more Claw, a little bit more Boxer, as American tournaments are wont to do. Notable absences in the finals. We don't got any. No, there's no dictators.
Yeah,
RIP.
wow, no dictators. Well, Saban's out, so there's no Sims.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. El Trouble.
El Trouble, right. My bad. He was just here on stream with me.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Yeah. But, I mean, we're actually looking at a pretty good
Yeah, we got a Fei Long. We got a Honda.
Fei Long Honda,
A high-powered Honda, by the way.
a boxer.
Do you think she could go all the way and take it?
It's hard for Honda to win
I mean,
any
she's been
tournament.
looking absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, so as long as she, if she could take out like some Shotos like she's been able to do, I think she can do it.
Yeah. So we'll see if Chirithi could get some legs in the top 8.
Yep. Chirithi,
Caught that Azuna drop. Mad damage.
the highest placing Chun-Li player.
Indeed. Now, I love some great things from Spain. Love the tapas. Love the chorizo. Definitely love their wine. Rioja.
Okay.
Tempranillo. Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right. So back to the match. We got Immortal's kind of just dancing around and pecking away at this, saying, "I don't really want to engage,"
Yeah,
and then just jumps over the fireball and tosses her.
just picking his spots,
Yeah.
finding where to go, just mixing it up.
Dancing.
It's
but-
like me when I was a little kid and I first fought against Vega, and I thought Vega was a girl. You ever went through
Yeah.
that phase where you thought Vega was a girl?
No, I don't think so.
Really? I was like 5 years old. Oh, those
Uh.
up kicks. I love when the up kicks stuff the wall jump.
Huh.
It is I mean, you are talking, it is not threading the needle. It is skinnier than that.
Also, like Vega he isn't really wearing a shirt. Like that would be like
I thought the snake was a shirt.
okay.
I was a kid, man.
all right.
Oh, in the
Oh.
face. I looked, maybe they was like trying to go for a throw or something.
Oh,
and that
wow.
deep neck breaker. You're seeing that thing going knee to knee. And Immortal was like, what?
Yeah.
The hitbox does that?
Yeah, so that hitbox is really, really goofy. So we're to round 3 of game 1. I mean, I expect this one probably go to the distance.
Yeah, getting that tick throw off that stand jab, but he goes with the upcharge punch.
The sky high claw. All right. Oh, the reversal there. She did the jab into the throw. I think there's a missed input there.
Yeah, missed input, which led to a spinning bird kick, but Chirithi was able to get his way out of it.
All
Very
right.
close one, tight one, and Chirithi takes it up, taking the first fight. He's got Lord Jimmy Bones in his corner, chanting him on.
Yeah.
You know, get 2 boys from the Great White North,
Yeah.
making it into the top 8. Canada very well represented in Super Turbo.
He's wishing, oh, Canada.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I was really liking Chirithi's use of the legs in the neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's really, really effective against certain characters, namely Boxer.
Boxer.
Yeah.
As we saw.
Yeah. So,
By the way, he hit you with the neck breaker 4 times.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We were just talking about that.
I mean, he was getting me back for doing the throw loop the round before.
Ah, that's why, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those up kicks again. Chirithi is so
Yeah.
surgical with those things,
Yeah.
getting the startup frames at the exact right place. But Immortal was able to loop again those Scarlet Terrors. He's really good at getting that
Yeah.
jungle.
Most Vegas will be able to do that very consistently after years and years of practice, like Brent has.
Given the age of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. I like the punish on the wall dive feint. Like he did a short wall dive, and Chirithi was able to get in his grill with that close standing medium punch.
Yeah.
And as me and El Trouble were talking about how much we love that close standing strong, because like even Chun players don't know if it's going to throw. Oh, again!
Yeah.
Again, the
Oh, wow.
stored super in your face!
Yeah, it's really tough.
And catching that 5-frame low forward.
Yeah. So, yeah, they don't know. I mean, I'm just holding strong, and if I get one, that's great. If I get another one, that's great.
And we got an
All right.
Arizona.
So let's see if Immortal just basically starts to go full on wall dive. 'Cause, where he's getting into it, where he's getting a little pressure. So he's going off the wall and immediately hitting the claws early in order to basically anti-air
Right.
Chirithi's jump forward.
Good tech on the throw and good use of the jump back short. Yeah, really stuffing caught him on the way up, but was able to use that jump back short to stuff the dive there, the horizontal dive.
All right.
Okay,
Wastes the super.
yeah, but just to escape that mix-up because
Yeah.
it's one hit away. You could see Rithy's trying to find an opening or
Yeah.
maybe build some meter to,
Ooh, this is not good. Okay, all right.
yeah, using that thing like a DP
Yeah,
against the
it's-
walking forward Chai Rithy.
It has a great amount of invincibility, you know, and it'll beat anything when it's right close like that. There's ways, certain normals that you can stay out of it, like if you use invincible normals, like or ones without hitboxes.
Oh, again, faking the wall dive cross up, which was able to bait out the up kicks.
Yep,
I like that kind of stuff.
we're able to move off China. Now we're in England.
Yep, again, here we go with those stand strongs. Too close, one far. Oh, he uses the stand jab and steps back, trying to make it look like he was going for the tick throw. He is batting 100 with that thing.
Yeah, the supers are really killing Brent here.
I mean, he's going right in Immortal's face, getting the job done.
Yeah, you got to. You have to like. His buttons are just better than Chun's, so she's really got to be aggressive.
And there goes that Azuna drop. I love
Yeah.
the damage that thing brings.
So Brent just went for a couple of throws there, and when you get the throw and it doesn't let you do it, it gets that close stand fierce
Yeah.
thing that's not that great. Ooh, that's ugly.
And there we go with that upcharge punch, which was able to catch Chun on the jump back. That's why it's a good mix-up tool, because people try to respond to the wall by jumping away, and it just chases them down.
Yeah.
Is he going to pick up the claw?
No.
No, tries
He
to go
went-
for the wall dive with the mix-up, but the jump back short gets the job done. Chai Rithy is one fight away from making it into the top 8 in Combo Breaker 2018.
Yeah. I mean, this has been a really great, top 24 semifinals. We've been, back and forth. We've gotten some old school players, some new school players.
Some new faces, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Immortal's fighting for his life. Actually, he's fighting for Claw's life too, because I don't think there's a.
I mean, we saw quite a few claws in top
Yeah.
24, but it looks like this is the last opportunity to for Claw to get
Advance.
into the top 8.
Ooh.
And no Sagat either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No old Sagat, rather.
Old Sagat's been a lot more rare recently. All right, so he's able to kind of dance around and scoop around there.
Yeah, if Immortal can get this round, he can get on the board and we can come to a final fight situation. By the way, talking about final fight, looks like Hager sent Cody a letter. If you check the Street Fighter Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool letter. One mayor to another future mayor. Don't know how Cody's going to do as a mayor. We'll see.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, wall diving through that fireball spacing, but Chai Rithy spaces it just enough so we can avoid the mix-up. Good block on the neck breaker. Escaping that situation, mix-up with that stand
Just
jab.
a reversal.
Cross up
here
wall
it
dive.
comes. Oh, managed to block that one. I don't know how. Ooh.
Yeah, and now he's away
Throw.
from his claw. So that
Yeah.
benefits Chai Rithy in terms of the damage. It gets the throw. It is match point here.
Match point for Chai
We're getting
Rithy.
2 Canadians in the top 10.
2 Canadians.
Sorry, top 8.
Up. All right, managed to get that reversal there.
Oh,
Ooh.
baited out the up kicks. I love it. Going air to air with that thing with a jumping fierce.
All right. Oh man.
Poking right
Immortal.
straight down. Immortal is looking strong, large and in charge.
Yeah, to be honest, just keep on wall diving. Like, Chun doesn't do well against wall dives, so it's been pretty effective when he's been able to get it going.
Yep, and we are here at the final fight. Chai Rithy versus Immortal.
2-2.
2-2. It is even. And this is the last fight of the stream.
Yeah.
So it's been an honor to work with you, Renegade.
Thanks.
Okay, we started off with a low forward fireball.
All right. By the way, I'm not really necessarily even upset if I was here because I've never beaten Brent.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
No, these are all like really solid
Super good players.
Yeah. You can definitely see the reaction, the knowledge, and just the meta goes deep like 3 steps.
Here it
even.
is.
Oh,
Okay.
establishing that vortex. Looks like he was trying to bait some up kicks perhaps by going straight through.
This is the game. This is for the game. The dirty is coming out.
Yeah. Chips it out with the edge. The end of that rolling crystal flash. It is match point for Immortal.
Ooh.
Oh, but again, Chai Rithy getting a lot of mileage out of that jump back short.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like, when you want to get a better angle by going off your opponent's wall instead of yours, Because, but if they happen to be jump, then you're toast.
Yeah, that was a really clutch throw by Chai Rithi. Immortal right now playing this round with a face full of confidence behind that mask.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yep, that was what he wanted.
Stuffs the jump
That
back
was what
short.
he wanted.
Oh, getting that cross up. It
Oh.
is shaking. Oh, just like that. Immortal.
Wow. He immediately apologizes to Chai Rithi and says, "I'm sorry." He knows what he did was
He's
a
not sorry.
scummy
He's
thing.
not sorry.
He's not sorry. He's in top 8.
He's been getting in top 8s with that move many
Yeah.
times. I know.
So what was great is basically what I said. He wanted to set up and go off his opponent's wall in order to come in and be able to really dance around and get the good setup. Because if you go off your wall, your opponent can react, jump backwards, and hit you with the normal. But if you go over them and then manage to come back, they have a lot less time and a lot less options in order to react. It was really great from Brent. And so let's go over the top 8. We got the matches.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so tomorrow, top
at
8.
2 o'clock
2
on
p.m.
this channel.
Renegade and the legendary James Chen.
James Chen.
So definitely look forward to seeing that. But here is the top 8. In the winner's side, we
Yes.
have Silent Scope.
Yep.
Very strong. Cammy in the top 8. How about
Yeah,
that? Huh?
that's great.
Let's go. Let's get it. We only saw him fight once because he was in the winner's bracket. But
Yeah.
that hooligan and some of those tick throws definitely on point. Good
Yeah.
stuff. He will be going against the legendary Alex Valle, who sent both you and I to losers.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Street Fighter himself.
So the last time they fought at Wednesday Night Fights, Silent Scope defeated Alex in not 1 but 2
I
sets.
saw that stream. Yeah.
So that's to be. Let's check that out.
Yes.
All right.
And now we have El Trouble on the other side of winners, who will be taking on one of the Canada's representatives, which is Lord Jimmy Bones.
Yep. So Boxer versus Dalsum. It's gonna be a tough match. Like a lot of boxers are really nervous about that match because Dalsum really sets the pace. It's hard to get in.
Yeah, and even in matches where a boxer wins, you could still see the Dalsums in full control, and it's just a matter of where you can catch those limbs.
All right.
Now, going through the other side of losers, we're going to see Killer Miller
Versus the other boxer, Mr. Igloo.
versus Mr. Igloo. That is going to be a slugfest.
Yeah, I expect Killer Miller to pull that one off.
She's been unstoppable,
Yeah, really
especially
good.
against Saban. That
Yeah.
match was really
Super good.
That
and
was
then last
decisive.
but not least,
We have Immortal versus Jiggly Norris. Rocking it out from on the floor, tapping it on out, doing his thing.
All
well,
right.
it's been an absolute honor doing the top 24 for Super Turbo.
Yeah.
I am Team Chris. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CR Bauman.
and I'm Renegade. You can follow me at Bourbon Planner. And you can see me tomorrow here on this channel at 2 o'clock. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the shout out to the host, Vampire Arcadia. And thank you for Combo Breaker for having us. It's been an absolute awesome tournament.
Thanks for
Awesome
watching.
time.
See
Cheers.
ya.
All right, everybody. This is Servo with Vampire Arcadia. Just letting you know that we're going for a short downtime here, and then we'll be starting up a 4v4 Vampire Savior exhibition. It's a cross-regional tournament. No one player from, or no two players from the same region can be on the same team. It's going to be a single elimination Pokemon-style team tournament, and there's $800 in the pot for that. So we got a short downtime to make up the bracket and get everything set up, and we'll be right back.